You already start?
Yeah. And we're up on both of them.
Oh, damn it. How the hell do I do this?
What? I shared it on Facebook already. You don't have to share it on YouTube.
That's why I was like, no,
It's
come over
just
here.
Your Facebook. You're just making sure we're recording there. Check the levels. Your Facebook. You're just making sure we're recording there. Check the levels. We're good there. Your Facebook. You're just making sure we're recording there. Check the levels. We're good there.
I don't know why I paused it.
We good on Facebook?
Yep.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
There's no way I can share through here.
Go down, scroll down. There's not that far. Go up to the pocket. Yeah, that. One of those things at the bottom. You might have to be in
Full screen.
Full screen though.
That's right.
But regardless, what is going on, everybody? Thank you for joining us on a very fancy live cast today. I wanted to put on some nice shirts and a bow tie. It's not a bow tie, but whatever. What we are going to be calling the Houston Roughnecks and San Antonio Brahmas game today. Finally, not a Battlehawks game.
Right.
Which I don't mind calling Battlehawks games. They're doing pretty good and showing out in the stands, so I'm happy about that. So, we're going to jump right into things. Roughnecks, Brahmas, a tale of two very different stories. On one hand, you have Houston, who currently sits atop the XFL South. And on the other hand, there's San Antonio, not only struggling to get wins, but fighting to stay in the playoff race as time winds down. Can the Brahmas pull off an upset and remain hopeful, or will Houston remain the team to beat? Find out. Leg action to start us off, coming soon.
Dude, I don't know how to use this.
Use what? Just share it.
I don't know how to do that.
You don't. I already shared it on there. Don't worry about that.
Oh, I was like, what is going
Instagram,
on?
just share it to the normal stuff.
I did. I just didn't know how to use Instagram.
Yeah, I don't think you can. I don't think it's usable on a desktop.
That's what I wasn't sure. I was like, I haven't had Instagram in like 5 years.
I just use it to post like the stuff I have on my computer.
Okay, I gotta share it to my Facebooks and stuff.
So we are all shared up.
Not literally, but
Trying not to get copyright striked.
Right. Let's hope not.
Shut down before the stream even starts. If you're watching from Facebook, if you're watching from YouTube, let us know. What's working, what's not working, let us know also. We'll throw away Cody's candy wrapper. Happy Easter, by the way, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good Easter, spending some time with the family.
Everyone's celebrating except for my teeth. I hate having all this candy around.
Yeah. I do pretty good. I don't look like it, but I don't eat that much candy. Yeah,
We got closed captions?
Yeah, they're automatic pretty much.
Oh, I thought we were
You
special.
can turn them on. Yeah, we're special. If an account don't even have 100 followers yet.
You know, these guys don't know what they're saying half the time. Let's throw up some subtitles.
No, you can read their stupidity.
Right.
what you do need to do from the YouTube is put up a poll when you're done.
Oh, okay.
Make sure you let us know who you think is going to win the XFL, this game in general. We did have a lot of Battlehawks fans last week in the chat, which was cool. Who do you think is going to win this game? Oh, it looks like McDonald's starting again. Roughnecks or San Antonio? It looks like kickoff's coming very soon. They're getting lined up. Yeah, Cole McDonald looked like he was starting again. I'm not entirely sure yet. But San Antonio will kick off to Houston. Make sure you're syncing up those TVs. This is a companion product. Mute those TVs and we will be the better form of entertainment for you. Kickoff goes, I'll call Roughnecks. Handled at the 10, brought out past the 25, runs into a brick wall at about the 28-yard line. And this San Antonio's defense is nothing to play around with. They're mean. They can come out of nowhere and just pick the ball off. They're very lurky.
Lurky.
Oh, that's 12. Silvers is in. He was not in last week.
There we
but he
go.
Is in today.
Phenomenal game last time they played each other from Silvers.
And I couldn't remember his name when we were recording the last video we did. But as soon as I got off, I was like, "Oh, McDonald." It was him.
Farmer.
So Houston going right to left on the TV screen, pass up to the top, out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
Good first play. Get a good chunk of yardage.
Going to bring up 2nd and 10. Oh, he must not have been in bounds when he caught that.
Oh, no good.
Nope, ball at the 30-yard line. Stays in the pocket. Ooh, pass intended for number 26, Bryson, Allen. Off the fingertips, up the seam, missed him. Houston 4-3 on the season. San Antonio 2-5. But like I said, still in playoff contention at the moment. 3rd and 10 for Silvers in Houston. 2 receivers at the top, 2 at the bottom. Running back to Silvers' left. They'll drop back. Pass up the left seam, and it's complete. Will he get it with forward progress, though? That's number 10, Justin Smith, with the reception. On the comeback reception, I should say. New set of downs for Houston. 3 receivers at the top of your screen this time. Quick pass out to the top of your screen. Number 2, Cedric Bird for a couple yards.
All right, polls up there. Who you guys got? San Antonio for the whole game or Houston?
San Antonio for the whole game?
Well, there's first half
Like
unders and overs and stuff.
Win the
But
first half, yeah.
no, just for the whole game, winner outright. Me and Corey both got Houston.
7, ball on the 43. Receivers galore, no running back in the backfield. Pass to the top, incomplete. Pass intended for Michael Bandy. Tried to hit him with a quick out at the top of the screen. Didn't quite work.
Been watching the protection that Silvers has right now, and it's been good except for that last throw.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looked like a lot could have went wrong with that one.
Oh, right
looked
there,
like
it's
he
a
might have
flag.
jumped.
Yep.
3rd and 7, they'll get a free play. That'll result in a sack, but nonetheless, we get to bring out Pete.
Pete.
Offsides will move. Yeah, easy call for the refs on that one. Good job, Pete. pay attention to the tough calls. Can't miss the easy ones either, though.
To the protection.
3rd and 2. Silvers looks like he's on the sideline. Handoff up the middle. Looks like he got enough for the first down. No less. Max Borghi
I want to make sure the whistle's working.
on the carry. Oh, good idea. Borghi on the carry for a couple yards, picking up and moving the sticks.
Good opening drive so far from Roughnecks.
Ball in the 50. Stays in the pocket. Throw it up top of the... He's caught by Borghi on a wheel route, it looked like. I don't know. Was he on the... He was. That was a big wheel.
That was a great throw. Perfectly.
Look at the line at the bottom. It looked like a fake and a QB keeper. There were 2 receivers stacked on top of each other at the bottom of the screen. And he'll gain a few yards. 2nd and 9. I'll let you know where the ball's spot as soon as I see it. That last play result was, just a quick 10-yard wheel route?
Yeah, more than that. Got him to the 29-yard line.
Ball on the 29, 2nd and 9. Receivers galore at the top. Only 1 at the bottom. Silver's in shotgun. He'll take the snap. Quick pass at the top seam. Caught. Looks like it's caught by number 6.
Crazy traffic, too. He was able to squeeze it in there. Jordan Williams comes up with the tackle. Almost taking his head off. That looked scary when they had to thread it between 3 defenders.
There was a ton of people at the top of the screen.
Jordan Williams there right now, 65 total tackles on the season.
Third and 6, ball in the 26. Silver steps up in the pocket. Pump fake, and he'll pass to the top of the screen again. Number 6, Travell Harris.
Great pump fake to make the defender sell and leave his feet. Oh, leave his feet. Leave the ground.
I looked away at the last second. I didn't see where he stepped out. So he gets to the 10, 5. And he's out at about the 4-yard line.
And he sold it on Jordan Williams, too.
Wow. Britton Silver's already 5 for 8, 58 yards so far. This is still the first drive.
I know.
We're over 5 minutes into the first drive.
Nearly just 5.5.
Yeah.
Is he challenging, or is it the booth?
Oh, he is challenging. So
challenging, hands to the face.
Hines Ward has been a master at challenges so far.
And in this, you can call no calls. You can call calls, no calls. Oh, yeah, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
So they're going to go back, give him hands to the face, and not give him the first down. I would assume. It looked like, I think if he would have sold it better, to be honest, and that's why players flop. But right there, you got him for sure.
For nothing, too. You didn't even need to. That's disheartening. Just keep your hand on the shoulder pad. Silvers is stepping up anyway.
Right.
I get you don't know if he's going to, but...
Which, I mean, that's easier said than done. The defenders dipping, ducking, dodging, diving, you know.
I know.
I couldn't do it. My main course of
they're saying it's unsuccessful. Wow. They got away with one there. Immediate. Straight to the face mask. Blandino. That was the first one I've seen that you've actually missed.
3 successful in 5 attempts. only 2 successful in 19 attempts.
So Houston gets away with one. Ball at the 4-yard line. 1st and goal. Looking to put some points on the board. Wow. I'm shocked.
Yeah.
3 receivers at the body of the screen. Got a man in motion. Be a handoff. Try to go up to the top of the seam. For a gain of what looks to be 1. Borgie on the carry.
All right, so let's go back to that real fast. What I just read, so it said Brahmas was successful on 3 of 15 themselves, correct? For challenges? And then the rest of the league is only 2 of 19?
That sounds about right.
So
Ward, obviously.
Yeah. The way I read it in my head, I was like, it doesn't sound like a mastermind to me. But I was like, if you're outpacing the whole league on one team, yeah.
Another handoff. Oh, fake handoff up the middle. Big shot.
Get a good slant.
On the quick slant to who was that?
Number 1.
Deontay Burnett.
3-yard reception for a touchdown.
That fooled me. I thought he was taking it up in the middle.
Yeah.
I was getting ready to say he got met by a brick wall, but he didn't. 12 plays, 70 yards in just over 6 minutes taken off the clock. And they are going for 1. Oh. Yeah, they're going for 1 from the 2. Got a man in motion. Handoff. Borgie will take it, trying to hit the outside. Conversion, not good. Read from a mile away. And the Brahmas, let's see how they're going to do in this first drive. 6 minutes of me calling and Cody doing nothing.
I can't find us on Facebook.
What?
Our live? Is that it right there? No.
No. It says we're live. I know because I shared it.
Maybe I can't see I shared it through YouTube onto my Facebook.
Just look up you could just look up the name of the profile.
I did on here, but I don't know if I can see
Well, that's
it
because
now.
you're on.
Yeah, that's why I don't think I can see your live while you're on it.
I think you can. Just hit Command R. That refreshes the page.
That's what I just did.
That should be one of the first ones.
There it is.
Right there.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure it was playing.
Right there.
Okay. I'm glad you know the live stuff, because...
It took me a long time to figure it out. But we are getting there. Trust me, if I could pay somebody to be doing this all in the background, I would. But for right now, we are doing it. If you like sports content, let us know. You can always check out some more sports content on sportsbeast.com. I'm sorry, sportsbeast.wixsite.com/SB21. You get the videos that we record and post to Facebook. You get... I'm going to be putting these lives on there at some point. You're going to get blogs. And there will be a shop coming soon. I'm just not sure when. I want to make sure to get everything in order before I just throw some random stuff up there. But make sure you go check that out. Let me know how it looks. This is week 8 for the XFL. Or is it? Is it week 8?
Yes.
Week 7?
Week 8.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Week 8. 3 games left, including this one. There's only 10 weeks in the regular season for the XFL. Playoff spots, hard to get right now.
In the South, yeah.
So far, it's just... Well, it's not guaranteed for anybody yet. There's still a few games that could...
It's not
complete.
It's not guaranteed, but we've already eliminated the Guardians, and Brahmas with a loss tonight will be officially eliminated.
Vipers are eliminated?
Vipers too, yes. So this could be the third team being eliminated, and it almost locks it up.
This one, yes.
Yeah.
Houston. Oh, I forgot to put the score up. My bad. I am so sorry.
Slacking. As he returns it to the 20-25, about the 22-yard line as a flag comes flying in. I didn't see nothing, so let's look at the professionals.
Oh, I should have opened this before.
Cough.
Sorry, he's not feeling good. Oh, illegal motion for Houston. I saw this. The last time I saw this was actually the Battlehawks game. That was the first time I saw a flag on the kickoff. Well, second time, but for the motion thing, because he broke through and was already at the return man before the ball you just got to.
Yeah, clearly you did something to gain an advantage. Couple days ago, it was Houston having the spread by 4.5. So in a matter of 2 days, the spread has changed by 2 points.
Quarterback.
The Silver's being guaranteed playing. Okay.
Guarantee it. Oh! That was close. He runs into his own player.
Oh, if you could have gotten away into the outside. He got nowhere. He goes back to the, what was it, 27 maybe?
Look like it.
Brandon Silvers on that drive, 6 for 9, 61 yards, and a touchdown.
I haven't seen Cone in a while too, which is San Antonio's quarterback.
Oh yeah.
So we'll see.
We'll see who's
out there.
Ball's hiked, fake handoff. Oh,
16. It's Cone.
Great pass by Cone over to Landon Akers as he found a spot to sit within the zone.
He's going to hit him all day.
Cone found the zone.
I think he is one of the go-to guys here. Also, TJ Vasher, if he's playing. I know last time I watched the Brahmas game, a couple weeks back, he was out with a shoulder, but we'll see if he's in.
Lining up in I formation as a handoff up the middle to Jacques Patrick. Is that correct?
Jacques, probably.
Jacques Patrick. I'll go with that. I like my way better. Sound fancier, but Jacques Patrick. Let's go, Cone. Cone's got a man back there with him to his right. Got a wide receiver at the very top and bottom of your screen. And it's a handoff up the middle, right back to Jacques. That should just say Patrick. It's easier to say.
Yeah.
Jacques. Jax.
And that's all you do. That's all you need to do. Is if you're San Antonio, not get too in your head about this is a have to win game. Go out there and play the game. Get these little yards. Put drives together.
Man in motion as he dips it off to the running back who comes out of the backfield straight up the middle, picking up the first down. About 11 yards on that play. They are utilizing Patrick. First 5 games he had 10 touches a game. The last 2 he's had 20. So they're using him now.
Did you see that strip by Beckett? That was number 11. He tried to strip it 5 times before he hit the ground.
Wow. He's going to start punching at it real hard. Like he's a punching bag. He drops
Pressure
back
coming in.
Oh! Gets hit in the back, but it's overthrown.
Wow.
Targeted looked like Travis.
That's Vasher, TJ Vasher. 18.
18, okay. My dyslexia kicked in for a second. That was good because I couldn't pronounce that dude's name.
He's 81.
Yeah. Vasher this season, 21 targets, 9 receptions, 92 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Like Corey mentioned, injured last game. Cohn's got a man back there with him. It's Patrick. As he throws it to the right side, and it's too wide. He's targeting Vasher again, bringing up 3rd and 10. Go to Patrick twice in a row, then you try for Vasher twice in a row. Who do they go to now? This has got to be a reception catch. Get a tight end in there. Got Mack and Yelder out there for tight end. I'm going to look for one of those guys right now. Very tight formation. Pressure's coming. Throws it. Catches it. It's 82. It's caught. It's wide receiver Landon Akers. Very quick play.
Good pass. Nobody had a shot on that except for Akers. It was up to him to make the catch and add a few yards.
Left side, right in between the zones. 82's in motion. Heads back out to the bottom of your screen. It's a handoff up the middle as he bounces it to the left side for only a gain of 3. Looked like he had great spacing on the field there, too. Just great open field tackle.
They are going left to right on your screen, by the way. I forgot to mention. I usually try to.
They're moving on the field somewhere. They are on the 18-yard line.
Moving down.
3 wide receivers to your right as he motions a wide receiver to the left. He escapes out the back. Keep going to the right.
Use it.
Why? It's a running back screen as he sheds the first tackle, sheds the second tackle, a third, dives. Is he in? He's in!
They're going to have to look at that one.
Yes.
I'll put the touchdown sign up, but
I don't think he was in. It looked like his foot was out. What a great attempt, making 3, probably 4 people miss.
Wow. Just keeping his balance, staying on his feet.
Great motion
Impressive.
pre-play.
Here we go. Here's where we will see it.
3, 2, and he is in. He might be in. His feet were floating. Slow it down.
You're going to have to show. This is the replay right here. You'll see if his feet hit. Turned. Yee!
It looks like his feet were floating to me. You don't see the turf beads until after he's already stretched and turning.
Tough. Blandino's got a tough one on his hand right here.
Right here, what? See, look. Wait, oh, it looks like it breaks the plane first.
I think you look when you start seeing that.
See that?
The rubber from the turf.
They're saying the foot is out. They got a still image of it just touching the turf before he was across.
If his foot was up another 2 inches, he would have had just enough to get across the plane.
That's why I love turf beads. You can just see them instant contact. You see them start popping up off the field.
Ball on the half-yard line. Expect a run here.
2 wide receivers to the right. Got the running back 4 yards in the back as he gets ahead of steam and he doesn't go anywhere.
Down. Beckett.
Stopped by Beckett, yes.
Wow.
He came screaming in that play. He knew exactly what was going on. Sniffed it out from the beginning.
Oh. Switching quarterbacks.
Juwan Pass is in. Pass will look to pass.
Look at this formation.
Look like 2 tight ends stacked.
Oh, now you got a blocker.
Man in motion. He's keeping it.
Yep.
Goes nowhere. They're going to bring up 3rd and goal with roughly 2.5 yards till pay dirt.
There's Bryce in there on the stop for the Houston defense. Just wrapping up the legs. It's what you got to do. Keep him from...
Ah, my legs! You need that SpongeBob
They always say keep
audio.
your
My legs.
They always say keep your feet moving if you're wrapped up.
You see these
stopped
running
in your
backs.
tracks.
Yeah, you see these running backs. They just keep literally trucking. And there's a timeout. Corn's back in. Cone, sorry. Cone is back in. San Antonio takes their second timeout of the half, leaving them with 1 remaining to Houston's 3.
It's 3rd and goal right now. 2 minutes left to go. They have to score here. They can't. Yes, you still have a ton of football left, but you don't want to fall behind early against Houston's offense.
I agree, but let's get one thing straight here. We're going for the under at 41. I don't want to score here. I mean, I got Houston at 4.5 in the under at 41. I do not want to see a score here. It's still in the first. If both teams come away with a touchdown, it's bad
This is
trending.
only the second drive.
Exactly. They're chunking the clock, too.
That's what I'm saying.
They're chunking the clock.
That's why you want to score here if you're San Antonio. You're gonna
Oh,
lose
yes.
a bunch of time. You're gonna lose a bunch of time on literally the 3rd drive of the game.
Shotgun. Lone man in the backfield. Got 3 receivers to the bottom, 2 to the top. As he's crowded and he's brought down.
Both edges collapsed. Both got to him, but the man to put him on his back was number 4.
It was 5-on-4. They
William
needed to make a
Likely.
quick pass. It didn't happen. Great defense by Houston.
Wow. One went up, one stayed on his feet. Beautiful. Just the entire line
When
was there to make the stop with him.
When your line is that outnumbered, you just got to make a quick pass somewhere. Somebody's got to get open faster. They will kick a 26-yard field goal. It's through. It's good. 6-3. Total standing at 9. 1:56 left. They have the over and under sitting at 38.5 compared to what I locked it in at 41. So over the past 2 days, Silvers got locked in, increased the line for Houston by 2.5. In the over, the total went down 2 points, 2.5. So that's a little weird to me. You figure Silver's the better quarterback coming in. Maybe that total would bump up 2 points, not down. But, I mean, I'll take what I can get. I think the lines I locked them up were better anyways. Yeah, I mean, I locked the team to win by 4.5. I'd rather lock them to win by 4 than to 6, especially in this league, knowing the weird increments we have to work with.
Well, I think these are. I don't think those really matter in this league because of those weird increments. Anything can happen.
Well, it's also Vegas doesn't have a ton of data to work
Yeah.
with to see how much it swings. Like in the NFL, they can go back 20 years probably since they started collecting this data.
Yeah.
You put your data on a spectrum, see where it falls most within, there's your odds, you know what I mean? There's your lines. All this stuff can be computer generated. You don't need... Where you get your good lines is people taking a risk and saying, I'll give you this line. But that's hard to come by now. I wonder if Vegas and stuff do have that. If it's a computer, like, all right, these are the 2 teams playing, put them into a computer algorithm, spit out some lines. Or they have a guy sitting down. This is a line for this game. This is a line for this game. This is a line for this game. You know what I mean? That's what he does all day is he just creates the lines, and they have to bank on him being decent.
That's another football league we will be calling as well. The USFL starts next weekend. However you want to look at it. The weekend that's coming up after today.
The way I think about it, like, we're used to 32 teams in the NFL. We've been rocking with 8 with the XFL. 8 more are going to get added. Boom! We're halfway there.
Halfway there.
And then there will be an overlap of, 3 weeks?
There's
4 weeks, maybe?
Well, 2 weeks and playoffs. So it's another 3 weeks straight, and then there's a little bit of time, and then there's the championship game.
So if my math's correct, we got more than 2 weeks.
Yes.
But no, there will be some overlap. So You almost got to pick your poison at times, which is what we had to do.
Yep.
Creating the schedule for what and when we're going to call it, which was a pain in the butt when it came to that. Just, all right, we won't watch that. We'll watch this instead. Like,
yeah, it's going to come down to, like, seeding pretty much. Not seeding, but we want to call the first week of the USFL. But that's going to be contingent on what time they play their matchups for the postseason, or who's playing. I kind of don't want to call another Battlehawks game, even though they've been good to us so far. Just because I kind of do want that variety. But aside from that, Houston will take over at the 10. The kickoff from San Antonio. He'll bounce it out to the bottom of the screen, get a couple more yards.
So did I just see that? They kicked it, and they couldn't run until he actually touched it.
He can until he touches the ball.
I figure like once it touches the turf and they're waiting for a bounce, they can run then. Yeah, but no, they even after the bounce, they had to wait until it was actual physical touch by a player. That's because I was like, ooh, that's a good kick because then you're stalling after the bounce. It's time you're not moving downfield.
Yeah.
So I was, but never mind. I was like, ooh.
We do have a flag.
It's the second flag we've seen on the kick return today.
Oh yeah, as you see his hand hit the helmet. They're showing the replay of the.
I seen it live, but they didn't call the other one. It was almost too unintentional. It looked like a travel on the defending team, if I'm got my hand signals correct. It's obviously not a travel. I don't know what that was.
He didn't dribble the ball.
This is double dribble. This is travel in NBA, but I mean, I don't know what it is in NFL. Well, football.
Isn't that usually false start?
It might be.
So Houston, quick pass out to the top of the screen. That's number 83, Michael Bandy.
Ball's at about the 25-yard line.
Silvers is still in. I'm not sure what he was out last week for, if they were just resting him or if he did have an injury. But he still is in, 7 of 10, 65 yards today. 2-2 on receivers. Steps back, pump fake, and they'll hit him. Almost picked off by the defense at the top of the screen.
Great break on the ball by defense number 5. That is Tenny. You go ahead.
Adewusi. Sure.
Yeah, exactly. Great break on the ball. Got fingertips on it to get it knocked out of bounds.
I would assume it's Adewusi.
Adewusi, okay.
Adewusi? I don't. That just seems wrong.
Adewusi, what do you see?
29-yard line. Pump fake, slant over the middle to number 10. Moving to the top of the screen. He slowed down for some reason.
I don't think he realized it right away. But Barku tripped over Adewusi, and he could have got a lot more yards, too.
Yeah.
I get 2 was right there. Bonds was right there. But, I mean, that was one man to beat. Great route by Justin Smith.
The second reception. Got about 30 yards on the day so far. Looking towards the bottom is Silvers. He'll scramble. Throw it at the feet.
Looking for a flag. San Antonio somewhere looking for intentional grounding. But it did look like Silvers threw it to the feet of...
It's Bryson Allen. I think both of them were there. Bryson Allen and Bandy were both in the area.
Okay. 2nd and 10. Houston is 3 and 3 on third down conversions right now. See if they can keep it up. End of the first quarter.
He looked at me. That means change it.
Right. I actually looked over to see if you pre-changed it or not.
No, I'm not going to pre-change it. I'll forget to change it.
I mean,
I'm not going to pre-change it.
You could have seen there was 3 seconds left.
I
And
honestly didn't. I wasn't paying attention.
that's the type of animations we need. Do you see that?
Yeah, but they get paid to do that. I don't know. I know, or do I know how?
Someone pay me, I'll learn it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So this
That was
That
was an intense commercial.
Don't even.
I won't say anything, but that was intense.
So the whole first quarter, there's been 3 drives.
Yeah.
We're still on the third.
Yeah, I was just going to say, one's not even half over.
Yeah.
We're at about the 50-yard line. Yeah, it looks like the under is trending good right now.
And we'll see. Pace. We'll talk more about it at halftime because we are going to stay here at halftime. We are not going to go anywhere. But as of right now, we've seen Houston be able to move the ball, take a bunch of time off the clock, and the important part, put it in the end zone.
Yeah. You got the lone score right now for pay dirt wise.
To whereas San Antonio, they move the ball, check, take a bunch of time off the clock, check, field goal. So they were able to do the exact same thing Houston did. They just couldn't get it in the end zone.
Once the field shortens up in that red zone, people struggle. And we've seen them struggle. They brought in their second quarterback.
And not to mention, they were on the half-yard line.
Yeah, true. After an incredible run, too. Like, that is kind of crazy how that all turned out.
Demoralizing.
And then on San Antonio's defense, we've seen Houston play good defense in red zone, hold them to 3. San Antonio's defense this drive has been there. They've been nipping, but they can't get it. Had a very, very close play that could have resulted in a turnover. It ended up being incomplete. They move on to pick up the first down. Those are plays they got to finish, capitalize, take advantage, whatever you want to say.
I want to see them being able to get to the quarterback. That's
San Antonio, yes. San Antonio broke through last play when they thought there was intentional grounding, hence the reason why Silvers had to throw it to the turf. But they just got to keep up that.
That place doesn't look that crazy.
I was just about to say, like normally you see in the NFL, you're like, dun, 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 like huge building, looks great. That looks like somewhere I go to clock in every morning.
And obviously, it's their first season back. They're gonna get bigger.
Got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
Look at us.
Yeah. In a basement. Started from the basement, now we're here.
Hey, we started from our mother's basement. We got our own basement now.
Yeah. Roughnecks now moving left to right on your screen, switching the field, ball on the 49-yard line. Be a handoff up the middle, bouncing up to slight top. Gain of about 5.
Only the 4th rush by Houston today, compared to 13 passes.
I never understood that.
The eye black?
Yeah, where you paint
the whole face?
Yeah, it's like, I get it, but
just
use it for what it's for.
Just war paint. Just war paint.
3 receivers at the bottom of your screen for Houston. Running back stays in the block. Keeper for Silvers, and his helmet comes off.
Talk about San Antonio getting to the quarterback. They got to him.
That was good.
They put him on his back looking all turtle-esque.
Hit him so hard his helmet flew off. That's scary.
Ooh.
And he's just doing everything he can to keep his head away from
cleats.
Those hard helmets. Yeah.
Keep his bare head away from some cleats and other helmets.
Bring up 4th and 6 for Houston. Good on this San Antonio D.
The first scoreless drive of the day.
A little bit of leg action. Fair catch at the 10 for San Antonio. First leg action of the game.
I'm not a big fan of black and yellow, as you all probably know why.
It's gray, but yeah.
But I like San Antonio's uniforms.
Oh, you're saying you don't like the black and yellow.
Usually.
You don't mind these ones.
Yeah. I normally don't like them.
Yeah, it's illegal.
These ones are actually decent.
Anybody in Cleveland, they don't sell yellow.
It's
brands.
illegal. It is not illegal. Half the time you see brown shells,
change the color of
and
the
then
sun.
right next to it is a Steelers shelf, just because they know the rivalry. As it'll be a fake handoff and a throw out to the right, behind the line of scrimmage, now gaining yards. Roughly 6 or 7 of them.
That was the tight end yelled there on the
Thank
on the play.
you. They got like 8 wide receivers on here, so I got to travel so far to find a wide receiver.
I switched them. I usually have offense over here, so it's freaking me out.
Freaking out, man.
I usually just go offense, defense, and for some reason I switched them. Need to get to the 20.
Under center, man in motion, fake handoff again, and he's
Pressure.
routed.
Number 98, CJ Brewer.
Came on the right side as he dipped to his left to fake the handoff. Didn't even see the play was already blown up. Like, it's already over.
Oh.
It's over before he turns. Yeah.
He's like, I'll give up.
It's over before he turns his head. Very quick play. Great defense by Brewer, was it?
CJ Brewer.
Okay.
Yep.
Cone.
He got in quick.
Shotgun, man to his right, 3 wide receivers to the bottom, and it looks like there may be a flag on the play. There is.
Oh, it looked like Brewer jumped. He wanted another one.
He was hungry. He was channeling his inner DJ Khaled. Another one. That was the best mimicking of a ref I've ever seen.
See, I don't like that. It's just a neutral zone infraction. Roughnecks. Give me the player. But it looked like it was Brewer.
It did. It was on that end. The exact same end.
Be 3rd and 6 for San Antonio now.
Made it a little bit more manageable. He's got a man to his right pocket. He's got a man in motion coming from the top to the bottom. Now 3 receivers to the bottom. He's looking, scanning, throws. It is good. I thought he was too late. The defense got there. In comes a flag. We don't even know if the catch was made. This will pick up the first down if it stands.
I don't know what the flag was for because it didn't look like anything happened.
It looked like it came in after.
Unless he got held on the break.
Yeah, it could be.
That's exactly what it was.
Holding, penalty declined, play stands. It was caught.
Getting the first down, no matter how you.
Let's look at who that was again. Was that number 9? Nope. Okay, it was deeper than that. And it was Vasher. And this one's up the middle. It's for 13 yards. By Patrick. Yet again, we've seen him quite a bit. We've seen the trend stats saying that he is now the certified number 1 for this team. Goes from 10 averaging plays a game to 20.
Got 1 deep safety for the Roughnecks.
2 wide receivers on top and bottom of the screen. It's a handoff up the middle again to Patrick. It's a hard tackle, only 3 or 4 yards.
Tavante Beckett in with the stop.
Beckett's been all over the place right now. Beckett and Brewer seems like we're seeing a lot of so far. Second and 8. Ball at about the 35-yard line. Still a long field to go. Got a man in motion from the top to the bottom, and it looked like a direct snap. Fooled me for a second.
Pete is getting a workout.
Yeah, he is.
So far.
Patrick gained about 4 on the play. Let's see where the flag is.
Brewer again.
Offsides.
Offsides.
Wow. Brewer, he's chomping too much. You know what? Go into your Madden settings. Take offsides off. That'll create an invisible wall. You can constantly run and get the momentum before the ball's hiked. A little tip for you.
Yeah.
The old Maddens, not the new ones.
Hilleman in it running back, giving Patrick a little bit of a breather.
Fake handoff to the left.
Russian
Steps up in the
5.
pocket. He's got nobody, and he's brought down, but he falls forward, picks up the first down for about 3 or 4 yards.
Jack Heflin reaching the shoulders of the quarterback to bring him down.
He scans. He's got nothing. Left side collapses. Right side collapses. He's got to go up, and then he's snagged by the shoulder pad. Still able to get across the first. Great vision right there by Cone. Really seeing everything, seeing that there was nothing, realizing that the ends were breaking down. He had to step forward, not scramble out. He's got a man to his right, 2 receivers on each side.
Oh! And it's broken up. With 2 or 3? That
3.
was number 3.
Fred Brown targeted on the play.
Harris on the pass breakup.
Great pass breakup, too. Made him look like a child out there. He did. Like, that's me coming to break up a pass from Bryson and not caring if I break his forearm or something.
Make him look like a child.
Shotgun. 2 receivers at the bottom, 1 to the top. Had 2 running backs. Motion 1 to the top. Ball's hiked. He's got time. Found a spot in the zone. It's right back to Fred Brown. This time he comes away with it. A short inside slant. Splits some defenders. Gets 10 plus. Look at that. Split. Wow. Stays on his feet. Finally brought down by number 29, A.J. Hendy on defense. San Antonio's coming away with some good receiver plays right now.
Cone 7 of 10 for 90 yards so far.
Handoff up the middle. It's Patrick! Patrick! For 14 yards. Taking the ball from what was about the 42. Should be around 35 after that, if not deeper.
All the way out to the 56.
6 rushes, 39 yards for Patrick. Yes, the ball will be at the 24-yard line. They're knocking on red zone. 3 receivers on the bottom. No nonsense snap. Has to step up. This time he's not fast enough in the step-up process. Brought down. Heflin.
Pocket collapse. Heflin says, I'm hungry. Are you ready to eat? He did a lot of stepping up in his second 13.
Yeah.
We got a Houston down, number, 87?
Logan.
That's 97.
Glenn Logan. Sorry, the wrinkle in the shirt.
Oh, that
makes
is
it a
9.
new number.
It does, yeah.
You let someone handle my knee like that. They're getting punched. You see that?
No.
He's like squeezing the hell out of
I was surprised that there was somebody from the Brahmas staff standing that close to him.
I wanted a sneak peek what was going on.
Like working on it.
Is he going to be back this game? Is he going to be back? We need to know if this is a clean tear or not. Amazing. Oh, that pizza makes me so hungry.
Here's some bozos from Bryson.
Whoa. You watch your mouth, man.
I like when the kids talk, they always put, it's whoever.
Yeah. Like, we probably couldn't tell who it was anyways, the way they type or talk. You're some bozos. Bozos.
I wish that was changed.
What?
It's 15:52.
Ooh, military time.
I don't know what time that is.
That's 3:15.
3:52.
352. Oh, I thought you said 15. 15 was the first number. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. 352. I know how to tell it once it's 0 to 12, easy. But once it gets 12, yeah. Once it gets 12, you go so far past 12, and then I'm like, wait a minute, it's 6 and 7, 8. Okay, I know what time it is. But once it's like that, I know instantly. Like, okay, that's easy math. Let me do that real fast.
So they're going on a little break. Let's see if I can make sure I can share this on here. Go ahead and chat about something. How's your day? I just want to make sure I can share.
Why should you? What, shut your mouth? Because I said so. I'll jump through the chat and smack you. I don't care who it is. Why should we? That sounds like an Ari or Carly question for sure. Dumb questions. If it was Bryson or Demonic, they'd have more trash to talk. Let's go over. Oh, jeez.
Wow. How to get a new phone?
Let's go over the audio settings all over. Oh.
He's back to the game because he's like...
Back in action. Oh, it was a replay.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, I was just going to bring up last night's game.
Let's do that.
They had...
Time.
Okay.
they had nothing. Nothing. They didn't even play.
They had... We'll see.
Tasing you. They don't really give you any stats.
This is where we cut to commercial and then come back.
No, that's funny. You can go over some cone stats, though.
Some cone. Ooh. Go back.
Quickly, because they're about to...
XFL Game Center.
Just
cone. Play. Got a running back there with them. This time it's Hilleman. Oh, good defense. Pass broken up.
I think he just got in the way, though. That's 36. Wow, Bryce was on that one. I've never seen a name like that before in my life.
Caliph? I don't know. Is it like phoned where the PH makes an F sound?
Probably.
Caliph.
It was Bryce breaking up the play. 3 sacks for Houston. Only 1 for the Brahmas today so far. 3rd and 13.
Ball's hiked. He's looking. Finds a man to the right side. It's tight end with a monster stiff arm attempt. Able to push him out of bounds, but it was Mack, the tight end, with 3 or 4 yards. 4th and 10. It looks like they're going to kick it away anyways. Get some leg action points. Parker Romo, the kicker, 11 for 12 this season, a long of 57. This one's only a 42.
Again, not able to get in the end zone.
And the kick is up. The kick is good. 2 failed end zone attempts for San Antonio, ending with leg points, 6 points. Houston actually getting the pay dirt, nothing extra. We're all tied. San Antonio just scored. Let's go over some San Antonio stats. Jack Cohn, 8 for 12, 93 yards. 1 sack for a loss of 3. Patrick, 6 carries for 39 yards. Obviously, no one's got pay dirt yet, but in receiving, it's Landon Akers, 2 for 30, and Patrick, 2 for 29. Let's go over to the Roughnecks side. Brandon Silvers back in action. 8 for 13, 85 yards, and already a touchdown on the first drive of the game. Bryson Allen, the running back, only 1 carry for 4. Max Borghi, 2 for 3. And Brandon Silvers has 1 sneak for 1 yard. They're not rushing the ball a whole lot today already, we can tell. Wide receiver, they got Justin Smith, 2 for 30, and Travell Harris, 2 for 25. So far, passing stats are pretty comparable, minus the touchdown from San Antonio. Yeah, San Antonio doesn't have a touchdown, where Houston does. But other than that, it looks like the run game is strong with San Antonio, and the pass game is equivalent right now. So right now, I'm teetering towards San Antonio. If I were to pick one right now, for the rest of the way, I'd have to go San Antonio.
Based off of what I've seen, I wouldn't be switching with Houston. The way they had a little bit of leg action last drive. But that's what it's going to come down to. It's going to come down to these defenses. Is if Houston's defense can hold up against the offense of the Brahmas, or vice versa.
Right. Yeah, we know what we're getting with the offenses already. It's the defenses for sure. We've seen them step up and sprinkle in a little something special, but still no turnovers. That's what's going to swing the game is the moment a team gets a turnover. That's more momentum and morale shifts.
It's going to be a big one too. But Houston's defense also not letting them in the end zone.
Yeah.
You keep this up
Standing
all game,
tall.
but the offense also has to do their part as well, obviously. So it's just going to be a waiting game on when the momentum shifts.
The biggest thing I've seen so far that would sway me for Brahmas right now over Houston, which obviously I'll keep my pick with Houston at 4.5, obviously. I wouldn't, what do they say, it's settling your bets? Cashing out. You're cashing out in the middle while the bet's still working. Take what you can get, pretty much. Sometimes it's less than you pay. I wouldn't do that. But San Antonio has shown they can stop this other team, this Houston team, leaving 0 points on the board. Houston has showed us we'll stop them when they get close.
Yeah.
Stop them when the field shrinks.
You let them play the whole field and then basically show up when it matters.
Right. It's going to be a big drive. San Antonio's, if they get another stop, their defense is really speaking.
Ball handed at the 10, only brought out to about the 25-yard line. 20-25.
Ooh, Mallory Swanson, torn patella tendon. That does not sound fun. Anything torn within your knee. No, thank you. Oh, that's in soccer. Okay, never mind. Scratch that.
Where'd you think it was?
I just seen the ticker down there. You seen torn patella. It draws your eyes.
This is a terrible view, by the way. 3 receivers at the bottom of your screen for Houston. Quick pass down to the bottom. A gain of about 8 for Max Borghi on the wheel route again. Having most of his success on that route, too.
Yeah. Loves catching out of the backfield. But yeah, that view looked like they were in you're playing Madden with a safety and you're on player lock.
Yeah.
Like they showed more of the back defense than they do the back offense.
Looks like the same formation, just flipped. Silver's in shotgun. Quick pass again to the top of your screen. This time caught behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 1. Cedric Byrd, I think for the second time today. Didn't get anywhere.
Coroner. I hope it's not Coroner.
I think it is.
Coroner? Ooh, it's a great last name. Coroner coming up on the tackle. Imagine if he injures someone, he can just be like, autopsied.
Stupid.
That'd be so corny with that last name.
Oh, and a big run up to the middle of your screen again. Borghi.
Borghi's small, but he's fast. He reminds me of a compact Christian McCaffrey, does he not?
They already compared him to McCaffrey.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Look at him. Look at the way he runs, just so compact. If he was just more shiftier.
Who was the return guy for the Raiders? How shifty he was. He went to the Steelers. I can't remember his name. There's a high pressure coming in. He's looking to go deep. And it was just out of bounds. Pass intended for Deontay Burnett again.
That would have been a massive play. He almost had no prayer. You could see the way he threw it.
Yeah, he's just lobbing it up.
I think he was oblivious to the
massive
massive pressure coming from behind, too.
Bring up 2nd and 10 for this Houston offense. This time, Michael Bandy was in the backfield. Now he's not. Pulls it back in.
Oh.
And the receiver falls. Looks like Justin Smith. Did he fall or did he get tripped up?
Was it incidental or not?
There is a flag.
Yeah. It'll probably get called. It looked like it was on Werner.
Warner.
Warner?
You can say it.
Werner?
Here we go. Here, we'll see it right here.
I don't even see him on here.
Oh, he grabs him. I don't know if it was enough to initiate the fall of it, though. I think maybe he just sold it a little better.
Oh, corner. I thought you said Warner. I was looking for Warner.
That's what you said, Werner?
It was Jack Corner, number 28.
Like I said, folks, it's going to take a while for us to get these names down. It's not just that you can't hop in and just know everybody.
Especially names like that.
I think the spelling of them throws us off.
Oh,
like
yeah.
It's spelled harder than it actually is.
Our last name isn't hard, but
Quick
it gets
pass,
butchered.
wheel route at the top of your screen. That's where he goes, and he falls.
Pass behind him.
Dejon Lee was the intended receiver on that play. 2nd and 10.
Targeted Deshaun Lee. I prefer mine.
Well
Dijon
done,
Mustard.
Man. Stupid. So dumb. Ball in the 41. Sorry, that's the 39. I'm an idiot. Pressure coming in.
Oh!
Picked off by the defense. Pass intended for Justin Smith again.
We almost seen it. Ryan Lewis got his arms on the ball.
That's the defense.
Couldn't come down with it.
For San Antonio is playing really good right now.
Seen it was coming. I mean, Silvers had to step back so far into that pocket,
he was
out of the pocket.
Back.
Yeah.
He was on the treadmill running backwards.
That was the only route that was even an option at that point. Great break on the ball.
It was either that or intentional grounding.
Again.
The only two options.
Ryan Lewis on the play.
The man in motion moved down to the bottom of your screen. Ball's hiked. Pressure coming in again. Steps up. Caught! Oh, it looked like he might have fumbled the bag a little bit. Michael Bandy on the reception.
Great pocket play by Silvers right there.
Beautiful.
Again, the end's collapsing. Look at the right side right there. He sees it.
Yep.
He steps up and avoids it. By then, he's already avoided the left side, too.
And is caught, complete, controlled. Triple C's.
Great throw on the run, the way he...
I love that. 2 and 2, top and bottom. Defense saying there was a false start. No flag yet.
I think they'll take
Maybe
a timeout.
I love when
Triple C's.
when I say finally registers with you halfway through your sentence.
Well, you said triple C's. I was like, that's not the triple C's. I sat here. I was like, what the fuck is the triple? Yes.
There's triple C's of football. Get with it. That's cool. Put that on a T-shirt. I don't know what I said.
That's merch.
Caught.
Controlled, caught, and
complete.
There we go.
Complete, controlled. Something. What was the last one?
I don't know.
That last one had to have made no sense.
I was like, how many C's you got on one catch?
Caught, complete, control.
Caught and complete are the same thing, though.
Yeah.
Triple C's.
So it's cool and calm.
Brandon Silvers. That was incredible. He's been good at seeing the ends when it breaks down. The ends seem to collapse first, and he's having to step forward half the time. Now, if it was the middle collapsing first, you would see him streaking out to the left or right to scramble. I love Taraji P. Henson, by the way.
I don't know who that is.
That was that actress on the screen.
I wasn't paying attention.
Oof.
But anyway, both teams doing pretty much what I expected them to. We're going to go over, obviously, some stats for the first half when we go into halftime. Like I said, this is going to be a little bit new for us because we are going to be staying here. We're not going away for halftime, so sucks to be y'all. But this is something we wanted to do and kind of try out. We're going to be going over some first half stats, what we saw that worked, what we saw that didn't work, what they could change. We're going to do like a little halftime show for you. On top of the full-time show that we
right. I'll say. We'll call that overtime. Bunny ears for the Easter.
I do want to get some not Brahmas, but just some XFL merch.
Gear. Yeah.
Mainly,
Same.
like, even if it's just little stuff to put in here.
Yeah,
The
that'd be kind of cool.
Background and stuff.
Whoever wins the championship, I may get a chain.
So 2 minutes left to go. 1st and 10 in the first half. You got receivers spread out, empty backfield, 4 silvers.
Got 3.
Pressure coming in. Throw it out on the bottom of your screen. Caught. Moving up to the other side of the field. 50 yards of running for 6-yard gain.
Yeah.
That was Deontay Burnett on the reception, running miles.
Making 4 or 5 people miss, but ultimately not gaining any yardage. And
Oh, he took a shot.
say
Silver took a
San
shot.
Antonio only rushed 3 defenders that and got 2 to them.
Wow.
3 to 5 in the trenches and still got beat.
2nd and 5. I think they are in field goal range, I would assume.
Pressure in the back. Oh.
He looked to go, but is he going to get a flag?
Again, that pressure in the backfield is what caused Silvers to have to throw that very sloppily.
Pass intended at the top of your screen for Max Borghi again.
But this defense is really impressing me.
It definitely stepped up from the last drive that they had. The drive that they were out there. But 3rd and 5, just over a minute, 1:11 left to play in the first half. Roughnecks are 6, what did it say, 6 of 7?
Getting the rushing 4 on 5. There's no pressure.
Looking to go deep.
Great
The tip to
defense.
The defender, number 1.
Luke Bruco. Great defense. Passing up what looked like an easy touchdown. Something's going on.
4th and 5.
Did not look like San Antonio sideline coaching staff was very happy.
1-on-1.
Literally 1-on-1. Baroque number 1
Burnett.
versus Burnett number 1. Just great defense too. And imagine if
hand up.
interception would have saved you 3 points right there.
41-yard field goal attempt. Let's see if he can put it away before half.
We are sitting at a 30%
Roughnecks timeout.
cover right now. The over 41. Total sitting right now at 12. At nearly halftime, we're sitting at a 30%. You double that, we're only getting 60% of the way. If it's going to trend, we're trending good. We'll put in the numbers to see what 9 to 6 would bring up. That's a 15-point total. Swap up your percentages.
Austin Jones in for the 3-point attempt.
Who?
Again, 41-yard.
Beautiful
Looks like
kick.
he drills
Yeah.
it down the middle.
41-yard attempt. Looked like it could have been good from 55. Like I said, the total is now at 15. Changes the percentages up with 1 minute left in the half. 36% coverage. Still trending amazing for the under.
Yeah, yet to be in double digits.
Yeah, I like it. Granted, that -4.5 is right there failing, but like I said, that's why I'll keep the 4.5 over the 6.5. I got it locked in before they locked Silvers in.
Yeah. And Hines Ward is heated.
That's why he looked so angry on the third down.
There was something that he wished he had his challenge flag for.
Yeah, he does not have it. That's right.
A minute left to go in the first half. We'll see what happens. Oh, that's how you dribble it.
You got it's what surface you bounce it on the football. So you got to be good at where you place it. I'm not. I try it all the time. It probably helps when you're doing it on turf instead of cement like I usually do, but.
Kicked off from the 30. Handled at 15. Looks like it's going to be a good one. Oh, he trips up. Pete, get out here.
Flags come flying in. That's a third flag on the returns so far today.
That's typically holding. Let's see what this is about. Mason's like, nah, I don't like that call. Back up.
Right.
Holding on the receiving team. Yep.
Number 34. I
Take
said.
off my kick is good thing. Forgot I had that up. Hilliman. Holding on Hilliman.
Oh, I thought they said 34.
Oh.
One timeout remaining for San Antonio, 2 for Houston. San Antonio 3 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top.
Ball to 14. Pressure coming in.
Yeah. Had a man untouched on the right side. He pump fakes. He throws it away as he was past the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I don't know why, but it was the ball past it.
That should have been a flag.
Why did you throw it away? You could have got 2 yards.
Yeah.
Cone just making a terrible decision. That was the dumbest thing. I think he was more worried about getting hit than anything.
Yeah. That was head scratching.
They're not giving him a flag. So
that's why I was like,
maybe
what?
A foot. Maybe a foot was behind the line. Looks like they're going to be rushing 4.
Tight formation.
For the Houston D, and they do.
Oh, bounced. Tried to skip the ball over to Landon Akers. Incomplete. Bringing up 3rd and 10. 47 seconds left. Ball still at about the 27. Could be a real fast 3 and out. Houston back down to 4.5 live line and the over at 35. The total at 35, sorry. Ball's hiked. He has pressure in his face. Throws. Has a man open. Gets across the line. It's completed to wide receiver Fred Brown.
You move the ball. You got to move.
Time is ticking, but the clock's not moving. One clock was moving, but the other one wasn't.
Roughing the passer, they're going to get more yards out of it.
Ooh, and then some.
Wow. Roughing the passer, DeAndre Johnson, number 17.
That'll bring it.
Let's see this, because I didn't see it. Oh, he headbutted him, yeah. He's like, I can't get to you with my hands for some reason. Excuse my head.
Turned in from like the 15 to 20 yard line to the 30, then the 30, now to the 41 as he takes the hike.
Rushing forward.
Dips off over the middle to the tight end as he gets
just
brought
walking
down.
Him sideways. He wouldn't go down, but he was not gaining yards.
Tight end Mack did not want to go down.
Another flag. Pete, you're getting busy. You're busy at the beginning, busy at the end. Oh.
Does it say offside?
Offsides on the defense.
Ooh. Wow.
That's number 45, John Daka. I'm assuming it's Daka.
Bringing up 1st and 5.
1st and 5.
34 seconds left. Ball at about the 50.
Just helping San Antonio down the field.
We could get a tie game, 18-point total.
This is not what Cody wants to see.
It's still trending in my favor.
Yeah, but they could also score.
Yeah, I know. He has pressure, steps up, avoids the first one, can't avoid the second one. That looks like it should be intentional grounding. Not a single.
Oh, Houston, though, they want another flag for roughing the passer.
There is no flag whatsoever yet. I thought there should be 2 flags on that play. One for intentional grounding and one for roughing the passer.
So we get a flag every 8 seconds.
But was he out of the pocket when he scrambled that much? I know he stepped up and then he stepped to the right.
Yeah. Ball went to the line. Yeah, they were just looking at the intentional grounding.
Nice, okay.
Pete?
Put you away, Pete. Put you away.
Sorry to bring you out for nothing. I know you've been working, buddy.
Yo, put your Pete away. Come on.
28 seconds ago, 2nd and 5. Ball on the 49. The other 49-yard line.
Nope, 46.
No, it's not. It's I was looking at the... God dang it. I was looking at...
Ball's complete to tight end Mack, just short of the first down by a yard.
He needed to get to the 49.
Timeout. Last timeout burnt. 18 seconds left. And they are just right at dang near 50.
So you need... That's tough. You have to get... You're in the middle where, like, you're running out of time. You have to get the first down.
You got to play the sidelines. You have no choice.
Yeah. This one has to be a quick pass. It's 3 seconds, and it's got to be...
It's either going to be a deep pass to get a bunch of yards, or it's going to be a bunch of quick dink and dunks out of bounds.
That's what I was going to say. You're in that middle where you have to use the ends or the sideline in short passes, or Hail Mary that thing out.
Looks like Cone has a couple chunks missing out of his finger. I'm assuming he got stepped on by a cleat. That's what it looked like to me. Or a dog came on the field and bit him. 3 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top. Running back in the pocket. Ball is handed off straight up the middle. It's about 6 yards.
57's helmet came off. He touched nobody.
Early, yeah. I was saying he just chucked it off during the hike.
And now he's on the ground. What is going on? Houston's got to take a timeout. 57 lost his sea legs. His helmet came off.
I think he
forgot how to walk.
I think it's a... I know in NFL it's a rule. If your helmet comes off, you come out for a play at least to get it back on and readjust it and stuff. So maybe that's what the refs were going to call him for. They had to wait.
But then he was on the ground half a second later.
Well, I don't know what he was doing. Faking an injury so he could have time.
There it came off.
Yep.
Oh, that should be hands in the face. It should be.
Yeah, it really should be. It's the whole reason his helmet came off.
Yeah, it was the lineman that ripped off his helmet.
Ship.
But I don't know why he was over there laying on the ground sleeping.
I liked how the helmet was off, but it was still on his head for a little bit. So he's technically still wearing his helmet. Again, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right.
Rushing 4 for Houston.
Quick pass is intercepted!
By Houston, you just go down at this point. You got 9 seconds to go.
And Houston does have a timeout, so one big play puts them back in field goal contention.
But you're already up. Do you risk them running back an interception?
They ain't going to run one back.
You never know,
though.
Then
that's what I would do. I'd get, okay, you guys got 9 seconds.
You also have to think about that, too.
But you do. You got 9 seconds.
What if one of your players gets hurt on this one?
9 seconds, 20 yards. That's all they're asking for. As soon as you get the ball, sit down. Literally sit down the ball, give us time to call a timeout so we can get one last boot in here.
Houston defense, most sacks and most interceptions coming into this week. Yeah, that was just a miscommunication between him and the receiver.
Yeah.
But, like you're saying,
you can't get mad either way, though. They down it, go into the locker room with the lead.
Or you try to extend that lead, which they're
going to try to extend. Deep pass. Intercepted!
Now run it back.
Running back, San Antonio.
Oh, he's still on his feet.
This is exactly what they didn't want to happen.
All the way down to the 30.
And for some reason, he thinks it's a live ball. And he's hurt. Both things you didn't want to happen.
Both things I said, yeah.
But it was not on the team we were really fearing for an injury.
Wow.
I don't know where Silvers was trying to put that ball, really. As Coroner is down. What a dramatic finish to the ending. He gets leveled on the throw. Targeted for number 6.
Yeah,
Harris.
It wasn't a bad throw. It was just the ball was off by a few feet. It wasn't a back shoulder throw like the receiver thought. He tried. I don't know if it was like a pain get the ball off me,
Right.
or if he was trying to just keep it alive. But yeah, this is exactly what I was thinking. You don't. For him, I get what you're trying to do, but at this point, just down it. You're trying to go in with the lead at half.
Right. Coroner came up with the interception, got tackled from behind on the return after about 35-yard track.
Really far, too.
He won't be going anywhere else this game, I'm sure. 5 tackles and interception is okay. Maybe he will.
I say he's able to.
He went from looked like he needed a wheelchair to okay, let's jog in. Right now it's halftime. And coach is still out there chatting with the refs.
Always. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one. I don't like it because you just possibly lost a key part to your defense.
Yeah. We did just say whatever team comes up with the first turnover is going to have a distinct advantage, and then they just traded.
Yeah,
they just
the
traded.
The first turnover, I was like, all right, that might have been a little too late in the first half, and then this one happens, and no
definitely too late.
So I think regardless, it would have been a wash.
Right.
But they're going to halftime. We are going to go to halftime, and we are not leaving this time. So we're going to talk about a few things. I'm going to have Cody go over some stats, and that'll be the first thing we do with some. Let's go Roughnecks stats. How'd they do in the first half?
Roughnecks.
You can make that bigger if you want.
Okay. Player-wise, we got Brandon Silvers, 12 for 23, 109 and a touchdown and an interception now. Max Borghi, 3 for 10, but where Max Borghi is shining, not running the ball. It's passing out of the backfield, 2 for 28, with Justin Smith leading 2 for 30. Terrell Harris is also adding another 2 for 25, so the numbers are staying low. But Roughnecks are looking like the better team. Against the Brahmas, where Jack Cohn's going 10 of 18, 109 yards, and an interception, no touchdowns. Jacquees Patrick, 6 for 39 yards. He is the solidified number 1. And then Fred Brown got another catch, making it 2 for 30, tying Landon Akers, also 2 for 30, and Patrick, 2 for 29. Nearly a hat trick for 2 for 30s. I did want to get into some team stats. There they are. Total plays. Brahmas has 2 more, 31 to 29. Total yards, Brahmas has more by 15, 124 to 139. Yards per play, nearly even. First downs. Now, first downs is surprising. Houston, I would have said Houston's leading this. They got 9. Brahmas has 11.
Well, they did get the one stop, too, though. Houston had to punt.
First downs passing-wise, owned by Houston. First down rushing, owned by Brahmas. That shows you where this team, these matchups are going offensively. Third down efficiency, 75 Houston, 71 Brahmas. Fourth down, no one's went for. The total rush yards. They have everything else. What is it? Oh, okay.
Just keep going.
Passing yards owned by Houston, 109 to Brahmas 94. Both of them have thrown in interceptions. Sacks allowed, getting to the sacks, where San Antonio's allowed 3. Houston's been a lot more protective, only allowing 1. Total yards rushed, owned by San Antonio, 45 to 15. Another, how this offense is going. One team's going to rely on the run, one team's going to rely on the pass. No rushing touchdowns whatsoever. 6 penalties for Houston compared to San Antonio's 3. Both of them 1 turnover through an interception. And time of possession is literally 2 seconds apart from each other. Great game.
Both teams
Very
taking
even.
big chunks. It's not 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. It's big 5, 6, 7
long
minute
drives. Yep. It's exactly what we need. That's why we got that total sitting at 36%. We're locked.
So that's another thing I do want to talk about during this halftime. I said what team is going. Pete's getting a workout today. Yes, he is.
We're going to be swole.
This. What was I saying? I forgot how I worded it in my head. Basically, what I have written down is which team, whoever's winning, how can they maintain this lead? But what I want to switch it to is when, and I didn't say if, I said when this momentum shifts, what does that person have to do? So Houston's got the lead right now by 3 points. Literally the next score either ties it or takes the lead. Well, unless you're Houston's case, you just extend it. How does Houston stay on the positive side of the outcome? What do they have to do?
One, they can't take crazy shots like they just did at halftime. I know that's exactly what I would have done. Maybe not that deep. Like I said, all we need is 20, right? Get a more under control throw. Maybe you had a different outcome.
He
regardless.
was looking for the end zone where you would have taken
a field goal. Yes. So I don't think they need to take all their eggs or baskets or whatever and put them on. Yeah, there we go. I know you got to do something with them. You can't take that and put it all on the downfield game. You got decent runners. Borghi's been doing great catching out of the backfield. You get him actually running.
That's 10 yards.
Yeah.
Every time right there.
Let him run downhill out of the backfield. Maybe you get something going. Not turn the ball over. Like that was the biggest thing, is that turnover. It scares me because how are you going to play coming out of halftime knowing you have that turnover? And then the other big thing I'm seeing is the offensive line is getting wrecked right now. I know they've only got 1 sack right now, but those ends are blowing up in multiple times.
It's only a matter of time. It's a numbers game.
Yeah, Silvers has to keep stepping up. It's only a matter of time before the middle breaks as well, and those sacks start piling up.
No, I completely agree. The defense for San Antonio has been playing phenomenal. They need to keep that up. They can't let off the gas. The offense is where you got to focus in the second half. You're getting the plays you need to get down the field. But you need to figure out what you're doing from the 10 to the 1. Because whatever you're doing, I don't know if you stop running the ball and you're trying to just hit that end zone real quick. But if the run game's been immaculate so far.
Yeah, so far.
Until you hit the red zone, then it's just depleted. It's like they're not even trying. I don't know if there's any stats for plays in the red zone.
Probably not for this.
But it feels like they're just trying. The only way they're getting in the red zone is passing. Or getting in the end zone is passing, and it just ain't working for them. Put the ball in the hands of your running back and let him do his work. That's how San Antonio comes out positive. And I think you mentioned something about the interception, how you play after that. Both teams had an interception. so close to the end, you're just trying something, just trying to get some yards. I don't think those really matter. You just say, whatever that happened, move on.
Let's go to some of the San Antonio's drives where they stall within the 1 to 20. We'll look. 3rd and 10. Houston 42. Pass to Akers. That's the big one that got him really downfield into red zone. And then we remember the Patrick rush that gets him to the 1 yard line. And then from there, Patrick doesn't have anything else. Hillman comes in. Pass comes in and gets a rush. Cone gets sacked, and then it's a field goal. Stick with the guy that's working.
I'll say he got a rush, but it was a rush for -1 yards. Read that one.
That's Hillman.
Where
Cone. That's the pass that got him to 1. There was a rush for 2 yards. That was within the red zone. And then he got that pass that got him to the 1 yard line, essentially. And then he didn't see it again for 3 straight plays, and then they go out. And once you get sacked in the 1 yard line, backing up 6 yards and it's third, it's almost telegraphed that you have to be passing it.
Yeah.
Let's go to that. Ultimately garnered 3 points. Let's go to the next one.
If the middle's not breaking down, and the ends are, well, for Houston it's a little bit different, but maybe it's not just a normal handoff. Maybe it's draw plays that'll work in the red zone.
Right. Then you look into the second drive. The second drive they didn't quite get to red zone, but they did get stopped when they got close. And through this whole drive, it was more of Cohen passing to the receivers, targeting Vasher quite a bit. Patrick did get a rush for 13 yards, and then after that, he didn't see the ball again until it was turned over. So the main thing for San Antonio is let the kid eat. Let him eat. He's shown that he can do it. He can handle the ball. He's averaging nearly 4.5 per carry. Let him prove himself, because I think he's a dog. And if you need to fall back, you guys got great receivers. Vashers, Akers.
Yeah, and obviously it's just a numbers game again. The more you pass, the more likely you are to turn that ball over, which is what you have to avoid. You cannot do it.
I'm not a quarterback.
Turnover is that's the winner of your game. Go place the bet right now.
I'm no quarterback. I was saying that yesterday, throwing the ball with the kids, is I'd overthrow it or something. Be like, sorry, I'm not a quarterback. I fear hang time. Like, the longer that ball's in the air than I want it, I'm like, it's crap. So, yeah, maybe for San Antonio, Cone, we've seen his hand chewed up a little bit by a cleat. Hand it off. It shouldn't hurt doing this too much. You know what I mean?
He's up there, not a wrap on it, nothing.
He's a man's man.
Spread some spray glue
I'd
on
have
it.
4 Band-Aids all over my hand. And Paw Patrol Band-Aids at that.
Seattle gets the ball back at halftime. If there's anything you want us to be talking about during halftime, let us know. Ball handled at about the 6. Or by 6, sorry. Handled at about the 10, brought up to the 20.
Third downs, we go over them 6 to 8 for Houston, 5 of 7 for San Antonio. Total yards, San Antonio's going over by 15.
Again, numbers are different, but the teams are identical. They're very close.
Like I said, the on the teeter-totter, it's going to be the defense that's going to make the waves, really. You make waves on a teeter-totter, I guess, but...
Make waves on a teeter-totter. You tried to trick me, didn't you? Third quarter. Brahmas moving right to left across your TV. 2nd and 8.
They gave it to Patrick. That's 2 yards on 1 rush already. Cone, 3 receivers at the top of his screen. It's another handoff up the middle, and this one's for about 4. Bringing up a 3rd and 5 situation. Which is fine. This is more manageable than 3rd and long for sure.
Yes.
And it's only a matter of time. You keep giving the ball to that horse. The horse is going to get farther and farther. he's going to start getting heated up. It's not just any horse. It's the horse from that one Marvel character, Ghost Rider. He's a flaming horse. Let him heat up. Ooh, got a man in motion. Patrick comes back to the backfield. Look at a pass.
Oh! Deflected. Picked off by the Houston defense. All the way down to about the 6-yard line.
I seen it. The defender clearly seen it.
Yeah. You said you hated hang time. Tipped it up. It hung in the air. Mason in with the tip and interception and return.
It's all because they motioned Patrick back to the spot next to the quarterback in shotgun. And then from there, they tried to do a quick running back out route. And it was sniffed out by Mason. Like I said, I noticed it before it was happening. He did too.
Early third. Is that the momentum shifter? You got great field position.
That is a momentum shifter, and it's a momentum shifter for the other side of the world, because a big man coming down on the turf like that, I was just about to say, how much would that hurt being a guy that big coming down that hard?
You're in pads, so it ain't hurting that bad, but it's hurting. You're still feeling it.
That turf is screaming.
Be a handoff up the middle. Gain of 2. Silver's in there trying to sell it really good.
There's Borgie.
Sorry, that was McDonald in there selling it really good.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Old Mac.
He's clinging on to that ball.
He's holding that ball for dear life. He wish it was 6 more yards, but I'll take it.
Right.
Now we got Silvers in there.
The defensive momentum.
Borgie next to him. Got a man in motion to the bottom of your screen. Fake handoff. Quick pass. Easy money. Owens on the reception and touchdown. Quick turnover. Quick set of downs. Quick touchdown.
Easy score. Wide open on the right side.
It couldn't have been easier for the Houston defense and or offense.
Yep.
You showed them the play on defense. They took it. They took what they wanted on offense.
They're going to take a 1 point right here. They're already down by 9. This can put it 2 possession game. It's a handoff.
Handoff up the middle, and Borgie's in.
Let's hit the calculator. Remember, our total is 40.
On the play, though.
1. Okay, we'll wait to hit the calculator.
That's why I wait to hit the numbers, too. Oh, illegal motion.
It's coming back. See what they're doing.
Illegal motion on number 10, Justin Smith, wide receiver for Houston.
So do they have to go for 1 now? Just push back. Okay.
Yeah, you can't all right. Well, now that we're here,
that's why I was like, oh well, we're here already. Might as well go for 3, right? If now the 1 and the 3 are the same.
No, you take what you picked.
Oh, 7 yards out for 1 point.
Again, 1 point try. Looking for the corner of the end zone, top of the screen, overthrown.
Wow.
Now a quick touchdown is quickly turned into nothing.
21 point total. We can't go over 41. So 21 divided by 41, what's our percentage? That's a 51%, and we're only 3 minutes into the third. We probably just trended in the wrong direction.
Yeah. Houston extending its lead 15-9. I love the excitement these big guys talk like when they get a pick.
Houston defense, 26 sacks in the league. That's first.
Yeah, like I said earlier, they're first in sacks, first in interceptions. This defense is good. But, yeah, I mean, you got to give the credit to the San Antonio defense as well. Like, they've been staying strong all game. That was not their fault. They were on the 6-yard line. Like, of course you were getting it.
It was a great defensive read.
Oh, they're going to get some holding there.
Out to about the 38 if there's no flags. Great job. He could have gone in after the quarterback. Instead, he stays outward, knowing that pass should be coming right over his head.
They haven't pulled a flag for the hold yet.
See, he's limping. I told you. He came down hard. That's why I was like...
Well, I'm sure he's going to sit this drive out, too.
Yeah. And it's Patrick powering up the middle, keeping his feet going. Forward progress will net him about 8 yards on the first down.
That's what I'm saying. They know it. Even if they're holding you horizontal, you keep those feet moving. Okay, if they're not touching the ground, you're pumping those legs.
He looks angry.
Second and third.
Man in motion from the left to the right. It's tight end. Cone goes to the right, gets outside of a defender, has to throw it away. I think he scrambled way too early on that. He could have stayed in the pocket. I know some plays are designed for you to scramble with the wide running backs, go within that motion as well to open up angles, but I felt like he could have stayed in that pocket more. It's like they knew he was coming to the outside. 3rd and 3. We've seen a failed conversion on 3rd and 5. Another short one. Can they get this? Yep. Can they get this?
Yep.
The man comes from the backfield motion to the bottom. Cone, what a bullet!
Oh!
Cone put some heat on it. And it's Fred Brown that can't hold on to it. I mean, he didn't need that much heat, but I mean, these are professional level
did you see
players.
How many people got through?
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna get rid of it quick. But I mean, what do we always hear since we've been kids playing in the backyard? Ball hits your hands.
If it hits your hands, you're supposed to catch it.
Hit your hands damn near in the numbers too. That's picture perfect throw.
Second leg action of the game. Good punt. Just a little too much.
And imagine that ball gets caught. It's a foot race with that one defender.
Yeah.
On downfield. It could have been a touchdown. It could have easily been a touchdown. I don't know about easily, but one man to beat it is what it looked like. That's a bad turn.
It's a bummer, yeah.
You had a great first run, and then you go away from the run, 2 incompletions, and then a drop at that on 3rd down. That's the complete opposite of what you wanted. You had one great run. I think they should have stuck with it. Even on 3rd down, come back out and get a minute. Like, hey, pick up this first down for us. But like I said, you can't fault. That's just a bad drop. They should have continued that drive.
I just don't want it to get away. I still want a good game, but I don't want it to get away. You know, Houston scores here again. Then everybody's morale is down.
It's almost game over. Almost.
And then and then the game's predictable at that point. You gotta throw.
Yeah. That's when the defense gets easier to play. Okay, let's just drop back a little bit.
That again, you slung it, but your running back just picked up 8 yards on the last play.
That's what I think the problem is. They're going away from what's working.
Yeah. Even if it is 3rd and 2, you know, set up for a pass play.
Yeah.
They have runs you can run the draw, getting shotgun, like something. You have to change something. Now again, like you said, he should have had it, but
now you know, rely on someone else. I mean, that sounds horrible and mean to say because these are all incredible athletes that you should be able to rely on them more so than normal Joes like myself. But you have a chance at a drop every time, or a chance at +9, +8. Look at what you're
something that's been working all game.
Exactly. Look at what you're getting. This is working. Take it. That's all I'm saying.
See, that's something you don't see every day.
I'm gonna
Cody's taking his halftime. I was just about to say, that's something you don't see every day. It looked like a long snapper was looking at film. That's 47. Let's see, for Brahmas, that was a long snapper was over there looking at the iPad like he's Tom Brady. But again, he's just looking at how he could have kicked it, what the coverage was, how to get better pretty much. And that's what I love to see. But now you got Houston taking over from the 35. And it's batted down quick by number 45, the defense. That's Delonte Scott got in. Almost looked identical to the other play. Silvers tried to throw it up to the top of the screen and just batted away by the San Antonio defense. Like I said, you got to give them credit because they have been holding strong. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Roughnecks. Take the snap. Quick pass up the middle. That's number 83, Michael Bandy. I will remember his number at some point on the reception. 3rd and 4 for Houston. Ball on the 41-yard line. 2 and 2 at the top of your screen. Silvers didn't like the coverage. Silvers in shotgun. Bryson Allen to his left. Bryson Allen will chip. And again, it's blocked by the defense. That was Downey on that play this time. 2 blocks in 1 drive. Bringing up some leg action.
Silvers wanted a flag on the play.
Again. Like I said, they're strong. I think it was way too late. Like, he was already in the midst of... I think he threw it at the right time to where he was already I'm jumping for you.
Yeah, you can't stop yourself in midair. As much as you'd like to.
As much as the NFL wants you to, yes.
You can be flying through the air, hands up, like, I'm not doing it, and as long as you make contact.
You do see a lot of those hits, too. Or they're saying sorry before they even hit you.
Right, like, no.
My bad, I didn't want this.
Got a flag on the play.
Delay games, Roughnecks, they're just pushing it back a little bit. Which is, in my opinion, smart.
If you know you can still make
Give
it.
them a little bit more room to work with. This ball will be punted from the 21 for Houston. That was a delay game. If we didn't say, I don't remember. 4th and 9, a little bit of punt action. Good punt. 30 with a bounce that didn't really work out for him.
Right, I'll say you want the opposite of that bounce, but...
About the 35 to the 36 is where it went out of bounds.
Tonight, Seattle Sea Dragons at DC Defenders. Last game of the week. And this is for... Well, they're both battling for first place, essentially. St. Louis did come away with a win, so they're staying exactly where they're at. If Seattle wins against DC, DC still stays over top of Seattle due to the division standings.
Well, if Seattle wins, nothing changes. Basically, whoever wins, nothing changes.
Right? Yeah.
Because Seattle has a tiebreaker until next week when they play again, and DC, obviously being 6-2, that has beaten both of those teams. That's how that stays the same.
That's how I was about to ask you for Battlehawks. Now, if DC loses, they still own the tiebreaker over Battlehawks.
Yes.
Okay. But if they lose, it closes the gaps that much more in the North between the 3 teams. Any of them could take first seed.
Yeah, that's what
That's where it would make it incredible.
Yeah.
Look, and they're showing it right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Need to learn how to read faster.
Seattle's real hot. They haven't lost since week 2.
Exactly. 5 in a row right now. Cone back there. 2 receivers to the bottom. It's a handoff to the right side. It's a gain of 8 yards again, emulating last drive. Let's see how they fix things. And it wasn't Patrick this time.
It was Hilliman.
Thank you.
Sorry, I'm trying to get to my... I did predictions. I've been doing pretty good this week so far. I'm just going to go over those whenever we get a free second and I can find it. Right there.
Ball's height, got to receive. I was just about to say the run. Oh! Running back catches the ball 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Gets a great spin to get across the line of scrimmage for plus yards in what looked like a bad play.
So I have predictions of Roughnecks winning this one 32-12. That's not too far off from what I'm seeing.
How much, considering how much we have left to play? It's a handoff up the middle. This time it looked like it was Patrick. Get about 4 or 5 yards.
What have you done so far this drive? You've used the running back every time.
Yeah.
You have positive yardage, more yards than you have last drive. Don't listen to us. Listening to us. Don't win the game. Win the game. I don't care.
Right.
Use your running backs is all we're saying. Because clearly it works.
Hilliman's been good too when he gets the ball.
5 on the line. They're rushing 5.
This one's a fake
Pressure
handoff.
coming in.
Drop it to a Hilliman the running
again.
back, picking up the sticks for about 10 yards. There is a flag. Like you mentioned, running back.
Defense flag on the defense. It was on Bryce, but they'll decline it because they got a bunch of yards out of it.
Don't know what the penalty was. We'll see right here.
Oh, he was grabbing him, yep.
So it had to be holding.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Penalty was declined, obviously. Keep the yardage. Let's see another running back play. Who's in there?
I think this time they're going to go to one of their receivers just because. Try to throw you off.
Fake handoff. Step
and
up.
Look, sack. First time you try to go to someone other than your playmaker, sack.
They should put an option in there. Option the handoff. If it looks like people are screeching in the ends, maybe get the ball out and up the middle real fast.
Yeah.
But this time it was partial end and the inside collapsing at once.
Yeah, it was just good defense. It was really all it was.
It was great defense. But if you don't have that fake handoff in there, that's an extra 2 seconds you have to look downfield. 2nd and 15. Quick pass over to the left. Ooh. You getting a horse collar here? Does not look like it.
Third and 8 for San Antonio.
I heard
just over 6 minutes to play.
Heard the OC Jimmy Johnson say trips. And he is right. We got trips on the right side, 2 receivers to the left.
Well, he's the play caller, so it's probably should be.
Cone is alone in the backfield in shotgun. Ball's hiked. Ends broken. He has to scramble to the right. He's looking. He's past line of scrimmage. Tuck it and run. He gets whacked.
Took a shot.
There is a flag.
It looked like he got hit high.
Yeah. It might be hit to the helmet. Roughing the quarterback or something like that.
Oh, you might have been roughing the defender.
I think it was number 11 on defense that just stood tall. See that replay.
Johnson down for the Roughnecks right now. They haven't established the flag, or the penalty, but we're pretty sure it's going to be a... Well, it can't be roughing. It might just be a high hit, or maybe he got hit in the helmet.
Right.
Because he was a runner at that point. No, man, it was holding.
Holding on both teams.
Everyone was holding.
Offsetting.
Offsetting. Upsetting.
Replay, third down.
That's a play that sucks. All that holding just to replay it.
You get hit that hard just to replay the down. Be like, I don't have to replay that concussion, do I?
It looked like he said, wow, what a hit.
Got up being Owen Wilson. Wow.
So they're going to replay the down.
Two receivers to the left. You got your tight end to the right. Your running back tucked into the left pocket of Cone. Shotgun, balls hiked. Pocket standing good. Ends collapse. He's off to the races to the right side. He throws it away. Bad decision.
Literally the same thing happened to the other side as the last play.
Ends broke down. He stepped up, leaked to the right, tried to pinch the corner. Instead of running this time, he decided to throw it away.
He didn't want to take another shot.
Same exact thing. You flip that to the left side, and he tried to run for it and got lit up. Same exact plays we just seen.
Yeah, literally. They said replay the down. They're like, okay, but we're flipping it.
Right. Cone's like, and this time I'm not getting hit. 59-yarder. It's up, and it's wide right. No good. Points left off the board. Good for me, bad for them.
Is that the kicker? He looks like Tony Romo. I'm not even joking. I don't know who that guy is. John Parker Romo. Like, he had the face of Tony Romo. I wonder if they're actually related.
Wow. I turned into Owen Wilson just there.
Wow. But like I was saying, can you bring up the scores for... Oh, they're right there. Yesterday we had a couple games. Vipers and Battlehawks. That score, first overtime of the season. Vikings, Battlehawks. Battlehawks ended up winning 17-21. I had that Vipers 15, Battlehawks 24. So pretty good on that one.
All right. I also won the under at that one. I had 46.5. I think that was 30-some, 39 maybe.
I wish they said it on there too.
Oh, 17-21. Yeah, it's 38. So I won that. Had Battlehawks by 6.5. I did not win that.
Again, the later game, Renegades versus Guardians. Again, I picked the Renegades to win that one. They did. They won, 18-16?
Yep.
That was actually more than I thought. 22-14 was my pick. Renegades win. I got that one as well. Pretty good on that one, too.
I got that one wrong. This one I thought Guardians were going to win. I had them winning by 1. Obviously got that wrong. The under at 41.5. Hit it again. So totals, I'm doing great. Lines, I'm doing bad.
And we're at this one. I have Roughnecks and Brahmas. 32 Roughnecks. Brahmas 12.
32-12. Yes, Roughnecks winning. I have Roughnecks winning by 4.5. Under 41. You already know how we're trending in that. Slightly over 50. And Roughnecks winning me that line right now. Yeah. So right now I'm winning both on this one. Let's get it.
This next game, both of our pick of the week, game of the week, is the Defenders at Seattle. This one we do differ on. I have Seattle winning this one 30-24.
That'd be a high-scoring game, and I hope so because I got the over. The only game of the week that I have the over at 48 points, high score. Vegas labeled it as a pick'em. Pretty much they decided it's 50-50. You decide. I picked Defenders, so.
See, it's going to be tough. It was tough for me to go the other way, but with the adage of they already have the best quarterback in the league, the best producing quarterback.
Yeah.
They have Josh Gordon, who says, hey, it's time to win. Let's win it, and they do.
They've got a handful of other receivers that are right up there, even above Josh Gordon stat-wise.
And they also picked up Phillip Lindsay.
Really?
To bolster their run game.
I did not see that. That's awesome.
Yeah. So he will be the new addition that I'm excited to see play.
Right.
The ex-Colt.
Right. 2-0 so far this week on totals, 0-2 on lines, and 1-1 on money line. Right down the middle.
Yeah. So here's a 4th and 3. Cone's still out there. I like it. I like the call from Hines Ward.
Keeping Cone.
I mean, you're already down there if you turn the ball over.
4th and 3,
30, yeah. 35, whatever.
Didn't we
just get this camera?
Didn't we just see a missed field goal?
Yeah, but you can. Again, you tried to pass it.
Drop pass to Brown. Yep. What did we say earlier last drive?
Pass it when.
Needed 3 yards, dude.
Who missed a field goal?
It was a 49-yarder wide right. I remember seeing it.
That is weird. But yeah, because I was talking about Tony Romo.
Oh, it's penalty on Roughnecks for 5 yards. That's why. Yep. 4th and 8.
They didn't show that.
No, we did not see that there was a penalty on the missed field goal that called it back. Replay 4th down. Advance 5 yards. Too bad it was an automatic first for him.
And there's the first draw play of the game by the Roughnecks.
Yeah, almost the first
getting
run.
rough-necked. Slight gain, only about 2 yards. But again, in San Antonio, they need the couple yards. They go away from the run.
They do.
When it's the only thing that's been working for them, I don't get it. Roughnecks moving left to right on your screen. Second
very
8.
Crucial drop for San Antonio.
4 minutes, 15 seconds go in the third. 2 and 2, top and bottom receivers. He'll look to go top of your screen. Caught by number 83.
Great pass.
Michael Bandy.
Great pass.
Maybe I won't ever remember his number.
Right?
I look down every time.
Amazing pass, too. That was on a string.
Beautiful. Couldn't work any better. New set of downs for the Roughnecks. This time, 3 receivers at the bottom of your screen. Silver's in shotgun. Handoff up the middle for a gain of 2.
They need to put these helmets on better.
Is that Allen? Number 26. I didn't see. Yeah, all of these helmets can't be kept on heads.
Right. I had to, dude. I was getting choked out.
What? Oh,
losing it up, dude.
Well, at least fix your tie now.
Oh, yeah, I guess I could. Let's see how you do this.
Silvers steps in the pocket. Oh, deflected out of bounds by the defender, number 8. Someone.
It's a dude out there. It's a dude.
It's crazy. I wish they had. Cameron Kelly. I wish they had not just a roster, but a depth chart.
Right.
It's just so much easier for me to look and find on a
and depth chart. Is easier. The higher ones are always going to be probability of their names popping up more, obviously.
Silver's alone in the backfield, stepping up in the pocket, put too much heat on it, missed Bandy.
Bandy looked like he tried to do the splits to catch that in dramatic fashion.
Yeah, he fell like it was behind him.
Yeah.
But it was a yard in front of him. 4th and 7 for the Roughnecks. Just a terrible looking drive. Ain't doing nothing.
And again, we get another chance for San Antonio to tie it up.
He hit the splits.
Yeah. I wouldn't be trying to catch a ball after the splits. I'd be on the ground crying. Punting at about the 50. I'm assuming this one will be a touchback. Catches it at about the 15. He bobbles it.
At the 10. Muffed it at the 15. It's
still out. No one knows. This ball could be anybody's.
Yeah, they're still fighting over it.
Even if it's in someone's hands, right? San Antonio has it.
Brahmas come away with it by the skin of their teeth.
Yeah. Ben Davis was able to jump on it. Who lost that?
And number 2.
He's not even on here.
Terrell Bonds.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Terrell Bonds lost it, recovered by Ben Davis. Wow.
Lost it. It looked like into the arms of the Roughnecks. It bounced off of one. Looked like it went into the arms of another. And
that's
somehow
what I thought instantly.
Davis was able to come up with it. Crazy.
All right, tight formation. Wide receivers on top and bottom. Then you got your tight ends in there and a running back. And it's a run right up the middle as he falls forward for about 4 yards. And it's Patrick. Keep him out there. Do it again. Wind him up and watch him go. He's staying out there. Got wide receivers look like they're lining up wide right. Yep. Trips to the top of your screen. Lone receiver to the bottom. And it's another handoff. Oh, no, it's not. Beautiful fake. Fake handoff up the middle to Patrick. Cone pulls it back. Throws a bullet. Completes it. First down. Ooh, live lines. Houston is now up to 9.5. It has advanced by 5 points, and the total was at what? Did you see it?
I wasn't paying attention.
Damn, I missed the live total. Yeah. All right, now trips to the left. Lone man to the top. This one is a handoff to Patrick. About a gain of 2 or 3.
2 yards, that's fine. Don't get discouraged from it. I know San Antonio's probably freaking out like we didn't get 50 yards.
Akers was the last catch play. Sorry, I did not catch who it was that actually caught the ball. It was a fake handoff to Patrick up the middle. Great throw over to Landon Akers to pick up the first down. That one was last one was a 2-yard rush by Hillman. And this one, another short pass, dumps it off, gets about 15 on the play. This one's to the tight end, Mack. Just finding an open spot in the middle of the field and staying still. As third quarter is about to end as we go into the fourth.
I don't ever get notifications from ESPN. Apparently that was worthy to get a notification. Rudy Gobert punches a teammate, takes swings at him.
Rudy Gobert, dude. He's not a team player. He gave the whole team COVID last time. Yeah. Now he's swinging on people.
And that's how we get flagged. Said the C word.
Going into fourth quarter, first down by 9, 1 max possession, ball on the 45-yard line, into opposing territory. What do you see the outcome being for the San Antonio? You look at what they're doing. They're doing everything right, finally.
Finally, things are starting to click. I still don't know if they get in the end zone, though. They're not making the big plays that they need to be making. You're not going to trick somebody. You haven't made a big play all game, and your pass game hasn't worked all game. You're not going to trick somebody into, now the run game's work or the pass game's working, we're going to run it. Or vice versa. It's
looking like they're speeding up the tempo of the passes, too. Passes are coming within 3 yards. Don't let the defenders get to you as a quarterback. And then your running backs, they're dipping it off to the running backs early as well if they're throwing it to the running backs.
I think if they do get in the end zone, it's going to be a wheel. Wheel has been the thing
I can see that, yeah.
So, I mean, we'll see what happens, but I don't have the faith in them to say that they're going to score here. They might get points on the board because they're in field goal range.
Touchdown from Brahmas. Coming from a running back in the flats.
Now, see, if I haven't seen Vasher in a long time, and he's usually the big playmaker.
True, they do like to look toward him.
Vasher, I think it'll be a sneaky one. Vasher in the end, in the corner or something.
Okay.
Okay,
okay. Oh, okay.
I'll make it happen.
All right, I'll write that down.
No, they tend to go to him when they need him. They haven't went to him since the first quarter.
Yeah, we haven't yet to see him in the third at all that I know of. He's been involved in all the trips plays and everything, but let's go down, scroll through some of this play-by-play. See, last time we actually did see Vasher for sure. Even a target to Vasher. Yep, didn't see him at all into third.
But even this Roughnecks offense is kind of slowed down a bit. I don't know if everybody's just getting tired, getting worn out.
Yo, it's definitely slowing.
Defenses have just stepped up a little more.
Yeah, last time we seen Vasher was in the second quarter with like 11 minutes left. So, I mean, it's been a minute since we've seen that dude.
So basically since the start of the second.
Yep.
Houston defense, 4 sacks, 2 interceptions today. Big man still holding on to that football.
He ain't letting it go.
I'm surprised he doesn't have like a family member or somebody that
right.
he just give the ball to, you know. Brahmas moving left to right now on your screen. Fake handoff.
They faked it to him to begin with. Running back Patrick, sorry. They fake run, end up going to him later on in the flats. For a gain of 3 yards pass completion. How are the stands looking today? I haven't seen too much of the fans. I know it ain't a St. Louis game, but...
Yeah. They usually don't mention until after the game.
Man in motion. It's a handoff to Patrick, and it looked like he had full field ahead of him to get the first down, but he gets tripped up.
Then takes a nap.
Yeah, he's seen all open field too. I know he's seen. 3rd and 3. They've been in this exact same position and blew it. Blew it.
This is where they stop running the ball. They go to a receiver that they just signed that doesn't have hands.
Yeah. Look, they got 2 running backs in the backfield now. One's transitioning out. It's number 82 coming to the bottom of your screen. It's not a run.
Pressure comes in quickly. Number 47.
It's a loss of like 8 yards.
They just can't do it. Chauncey Rivers, first time we're saying his name.
3rd down. They're choking. 3rd and 4th, looks like.
Looks like that under's hidden.
Yeah, I think we're safe there.
5 sacks now from the Roughnecks.
And only
just
1.
Untouched.
Yeah.
Didn't even have to try. A little bit of leg action. Oh, you better hope it goes out.
Playing sport turned into dodgeball for a second.
Why you look so sad?
Right. Man, I kicked it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a flag. Oh, because it went out of bounds. That's why. Just take the ball where it bounced.
Oh, he's got a lion tattoo. That's pretty sweet.
For being a punter, having a lion tattoo, it's boss.
Oh. Legal man downfield.
Wow.
On the kicking team.
Reed's defenders will get 5 yards after the spot of the ball.
Which was already like the 30, 35, something like that. So it'll be the 40,
That's
35
great.
or 40.
Great field position, too. That sucks. There he is, number 47 for the Roughnecks.
Chauncey Rivers just had the sack.
Yes, huge sack, untouched.
Squinting like it's sunny out. Three receivers looking to go to the Borgie on the bottom of your screen. He'll get out past the 50.
It's run CMC.
He really is, too. All the way down to the other 42.
It looks just like him. It's so funny.
He's taking a minute to get up. Look at the quads on that dude, though.
That lead forward running.
Shifty. Switzer.
Ryan Switzer. Yeah.
I don't know why that just popped into my head.
It took us so long to think of it. Borgie, 3 catches for 49 yards now.
Got a man in motion. It'll be a handoff up the middle.
Stuffed for about a 1 or 2. Right. Good defense.
This time, Dejon Lee.
I want to make another mustard joke, but I won't.
Flag. Number 6. Who's got a number 6?
Is it Fred Brown, wide receiver? No. Had to be Brahmas.
It looked like she said just 6. Oh, yeah. Travell Harris.
Oh, okay. Yeah, offense.
That's still unofficial because we have yet to hear what they've said. They're still talking about it. They're bringing in more refs to talk about it.
They pick up the flag? Looks like.
I don't know.
2nd and 8. It does look like they picked up the flag, or it doesn't look like 2 were offsetting.
Yeah, all right. Forget they ever threw it. Sorry, Pete. You got trip receivers at the top of your screen. Borgie again to the top of the screen, and he will go down for a loss.
Was that a
3.
face mask? It did look like Brahmas
Silver's
snagged his face mask, yeah. Brahmas 16.3 points per game allowed. Leads the XFL. Has a 2-5 record.
NFL only one team led the league in scoring defense with a losing record. Cody's team.
It was the Browns. That was before Jim Brown. That don't count. Timeout by Roughnecks.
I like that old man for some reason. Like, he's just like Belichick. Like, when he gets mad, you can really tell. Yeah. But other than that, he just like, that's so what I'm here.
He don't smile, nothing.
Yeah, are they going to challenge?
Yeah, looks like it. Looks like
that there was a face mask.
Was there? Because it looked like a jersey pull when you really look at it.
Oh, you can see him grab it right there, and you can see him grab it. Look, right there.
Yeah. Oh, 15. Not the other one. It was 15. Somebody already had a hold of his jersey.
It wasn't on
8. It was on 15.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
Clearly.
It looked like he's turning his head with it. Watch.
Because he's got the face mask, of course.
It looked like he kind of turns it beforehand, but yeah, his hand's on it regardless.
Oh, why not go to this one first?
Yeah, I know. That one's 10 times more clear.
It's exactly what you need. Let's look at all the choppy footage first.
Look at the grainiest footage ever first.
You got that potato camera footage. I'm looking at that first. All
right.
I don't care about the other one.
Now that we have more questions, let's go to the HD.
Wow. Okay.
Unsuccessful.
You gotta be kidding me.
Look, he's laughing. He knew he got away with it. He's like this close. It did look like he kind of like was turning his head, and then his hand started pushing him. But I thought the hands to the
See,
face
I
would
don't
have been
even I don't
plenty.
even think it is the first one. It's the second one when he's full extended, but his fingers are closed.
Oh.
He ain't just keeping his hand here.
Yeah. Maybe they were looking at the wrong one. The wrong violation.
Wrong frame.
Yeah.
Wow. That's depressing.
I'd really like to see what Dan Blandino's saying right here, too, as an explanation as to why. He loads up to throw, but it goes nowhere.
It hits off the turf.
Cannon misfired.
Not a soul on the screen. 4th and 11. Again, defense just out of sorts.
11 and a half minutes left. 4th and 11. Looks like it's going to be a punt. San Antonio's going to get yet another shot at tying this game. We've seen them flame out on short 3rd down yardage, so.
He'll let this one bounce in the end zone, but it takes kind of a good bounce.
Yeah, not bad. Pulls up at the 17.
Why? You really have nothing else to show.
We in Houston. Here's some cows.
Yeah, like Houston's.
No, we're in San Antonio, actually, but.
Well, it's still Texas.
Yeah, interstate.
Like they have cities there.
Right. Houston ain't got no cows. San Antonio's got them.
I guess Brahmas.
Is that what a Brahma is?
That's the closest thing we can get.
Okay, I thought the Brahma was just.
Brahma's a bull.
Okay.
I do know that.
I just know it's a brand of boot I wear. Maybe that's why. Made out of that Brahma boot skin.
That's just because it's cheap at Walmart.
Yeah,
I wear the same boots.
Right. We balling on the budget over here.
Well, let's see. Like I said, I have a feeling the rest of this game is going to be this exact same way. It's just going to be a trade-off of punts, pretty much.
Yeah. As long as the under stays hitting, I'm happy with it. Last night, the UFC, Adesanya versus Pereira 2, ended up winning me some money. Kevin Holland, the Trailblazer Holland, the one we did not like because he was talking, always likes to talk. He didn't talk this fight, but he did win me money by securing a knockout. It was good because it was a 3-round fight. I placed a bet for a 3rd round knockout by Holland. Couldn't go any other way but there. In the 2nd round, it could have been ended easily by Holland if he would have just kept up the pressure and maybe got a TKO. Then it goes to the 3rd round. It's all like wishy-washy. Holland doesn't have the same pop against Ponzinibbio. And then all of a sudden, bam! Holland lays him out. Won me money instantly.
Nice.
I start yelling, and Rachel's like, geez, you scared me. And I was like, I'm sorry, you'd be yelling if you won money too. And she's like, well, I didn't.
Yeah.
I was like, well, you didn't bet on it. I would have locked in the bet if you would have said something. Like,
yeah, that's funny.
but I also lost money. I bet on Pereira. Look how that wound out. Izzy's a beast. All right, let's get back to the right sport. Still riding off that high, though. I won last night. That's all that matters.
I never know. If like, that could have been the play. Like that you were supposed to be calling.
Oh, they came back like half in.
Yeah. Because they've always done that, like where they're like this close to missing plays.
Yeah, I do think they were going over some of those sacks and failed 3rd down attempts because, like we were mentioning, that's been a killer for them. Yeah. Short 3rd down failed attempts.
You got 11 minutes to play. Still a ton of time.
And neither team's keeping the ball very long like they used to.
Yeah,
like they did in the first half.
The first quarter there was 2 drives. That's it.
2.5.
Oh yeah, 2 1/3.
Right. And they get a run by Patrick. 10 plus, 20 plus, about 22 yards.
He stiff arms a fella at the end.
Poor little guy. Something's wrong with him. What did he do? Get poked in the eye or something?
Looking like it.
He's taking off his helmet real fast, squirming on the sideline. He might have something in his eye. So look. Nothing happens that I seen.
Not a hand in his face anywhere.
And it's another handoff. It's up the middle. This time it's to their backup, Hillman. Top of Mount Kilimanjaro.
Stupid. That was better than most. I do gotta.
Yeah, most of my puns have been flat today, but that one was good. Cohen got 2 receivers to the bottom of the screen, tight end to the top, running back to his right. Ball's hiked, fast pass over to the right. It's caught by number 6, Fred Brown, who dropped the easy 3rd and 3, 4th down.
Finally got them hands working.
Right. Let's see if the 3rd and 6. Pressure's dialed up now. Not so short, but also not very long. Very doable still. So let's see if they
also
can.
Also where you've messed it up a ton.
Yeah.
This is where you just say, I'm done playing football.
3rd
you can have it.
downs. First half, they were 5 and 7. Second half, 0 for 4.
Yeah.
And a failed 4th down at that. Ball's hiked. He's looking. Pocket collapses.
Took a shot from the back.
3rd down. Pressure from Houston is incredible tonight.
Mosley can come in with a bear hug.
Wow.
He got lucky on that one.
It looked like it was holding for a second, and then 18 snuck in.
Untouched and shot out of a cannon.
That's the second drive in a row. Second drive in a row, an untouched defender hitting the quarterback is what caused it.
And again, 3rd and anywhere from 3 to 7, they just give up. Ball taken out to about the 20. Here's where things start to get chippy. I can already see it.
Oh, yeah, 8.5 minutes left, and the more time. It's going to get rough because it's going to turn into a running game for Houston. They're going to want to keep it as long as possible, obviously.
You should. And if you're...
No, Hines Ward about to start swinging on people.
if this is the first quarter, I would say this game is over.
Yeah.
At the end of a drive, at the first quarter, you would have had a minute and 20 seconds left. But now I can see this 8 minutes and 20 seconds, and San Antonio gets the ball back.
Right.
That's 25 seconds from now.
Right. Let's see. Houston hasn't been very good in this 4th quarter.
Trip receivers at the top of your screen going right to left is Houston. Silvers in shotgun.
Untouched. The guy with the bunny hop in the beginning.
Yeah.
Wow.
Draw play.
45.
Scott.
Delonte Scott was upset about something pre-snap. Jumps in the air. Telling somebody else to get ready to go in. And he comes in untouched and nails Borgie. Nails.
They really narrowed him. Takes a snap. Again, wheel route at the bottom of your screen. And a defender goes by him. Goes deep.
Oh!
Almost a one-handed catch.
Could have had what was better than an Odell.
Justin Smith with
There is a flag. It's in the
reception.
backfield, I guarantee.
It's going to be holding. Because did you see how
Yeah.
the defender went in front of the quarterback?
And then he went flying around.
I'd be surprised if it's not holding.
Yeah. It's something involving those players.
Because he didn't even step up. He stayed where he was. You never see an end go in front of.
Penalty declined.
Whatever
the
penalty it was. Dude didn't want to turn his mic on.
I think it...
3rd and 12.
Was it holding on offense? And then they declined it so that it wouldn't replay the down?
See, they played it like it was like a pick play.
Right.
Dude, that's terrible.
3rd and down. See if
3rd and
Houston can
down.
pick it up.
3rd and 12. 7, just under 8 minutes to go. Pass all the way to the 25. 3 yards shy of the first.
Flag comes out.
Just took an immediate shot.
Texada and Williams were both right there on him.
Bailey didn't even have enough time to turn around before a defender was literally in his face mask.
I was surprised he caught it, to be honest. Automatic first down,
holding on the Brahmas.
Hines
Ward is fed up with this game.
Starting to swing on his own players.
Next person that gets a flag thrown on him
what could
is
have
getting a throat chop.
Could have easily been a punt, getting the ball back with nearly 7 and 50 seconds.
7 and 50 seconds.
7 minutes, 50 seconds. Now, they get a whole nother 4 downs to work with.
Ball on the 21-yard line. Silver's in shotgun. Just taking a sweet old time. Takes a hike. Handoff up the middle, going towards the bottom.
He almost broke free.
It's Bryson Allen. Starting to get chippy. Hands are being left on jerseys too long.
Yeah. And then at the end of plays when you're seeing this, saying I'm not doing nothing, means you're gonna do something eventually. Yeah. Somebody's gonna do something.
7 minutes to play. 2nd and 7 in the new set of downs for Houston. Trip receivers at the top of your screen. Silver's in shotgun, takes a snap. Quick pass out to the bottom of your screen. He's looking for a flag.
Great defense, though. I thought it was clean.
Intended receiver, first time, Tavon Salter.
Pass was behind him, though.
Bring up 3rd and 7.
Would have been a great catch, but instead, good defense.
Defense has to be big again. They have to stay calm.
They got to do exactly what they did last time. Defend the sticks. Don't let them get a first down. Even with the penalty. Don't let them get it that way, especially. Hines Ward's going to blow a gasket. Ends.
Sacked. Silvers goes down for the 2nd time today.
Delonte Scott gets into it off the right side.
Again, he's been a big.
He has been. We made fun of his face paint early on, but
I know. Just wearing down that edge.
He swiped for the ball too. He wanted that ball to come loose. It's not a Myles Garrett swipe down, but those ends, they're getting so good at knowing that. Like, you grab one shoulder, swipe for the ball with the other.
Brahmas.
Plenty of space. Plenty of
Still
space.
on his feet.
Takes it out to the 50-yard line. Great field position. A flag comes out, ruining it all.
Can't do nothing without a flag being thrown up. I bit my tongue during that sentence. Even my teeth didn't like what
would have sounded like me Thursday trying to record that video.
Oh, that hurts.
You never know so much. Being so mad at yourself because you bite your tongue is a crazy thing.
You just close your eyes, grit your teeth.
Like, oh, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Like,
if I wasn't me, I'd punch me.
It was a holding call.
Yo, what up?
Is that on the Brahmas again? What up?
Yeah, usually a holding call, yeah, on the return team. I don't know. Pete, go away. I didn't hear what they said.
Holy crap.
What?
Well, Grandma, you see that?
No, I wasn't paying attention.
Trying to pull a David Blaine, float up into space with some balloons.
So Jack Cone, 17 of 31 completion percentage, or completion and attempt for 155 yards. I don't know. Those numbers don't seem bad, but the completion is the biggest part for me. And I know I'm wearing this out. Like, the passing just isn't working. One, throw shorter passes.
Your quick plays. He's been sacked 5 times.
You have to get the
2
ball
of those are untouched,
quick.
and you almost didn't even have enough time to blink.
Yes.
But quick. Like, holy crap, you can't be quick enough. This Houston defense on these ends have been incredible in the second half.
The ends for both
Yeah.
team have been incredible.
But look at Patrick. Patrick's 12 carries for 77 yards, 6.4 average. Give the ball to the guy. Hillman's finally catching up, gaining some ground, 6 carries for 19.
Yeah, I've never been more confused when you use your running back to get you 8 yards and then play him like he doesn't even exist.
Right? Like he didn't just get you in contention to pick up a first down in the whole
I get
reason.
I'm sure they're out there like, oh, we have to score. You want to score quick so you don't have to go for 3.
But you also can't abandon the run. That's how teams they start drowning.
If you're doing anything, if you got the ball back, play the pass first, and then go to your run if you need to. Switch it up. If you're doing the same stuff that's not working, you have to change.
The only thing that's hard with that is it looks like they're blitzing all out every third down from Houston.
Well, you have to get the ball out early regardless.
So you got to play shotgun on third down for now on.
You have to play shotgun from first to fourth.
If you have to throw, no fake handoffs because that's added
time.
Yeah, that's wasted time, and then next thing you know you're getting blown up by the ends. That's what we've seen lately.
Yeah.
Turn, handoff. Let me see if I can boom die. So, I mean, if they're going to throw it, I don't think you can do this little trickery stuff that they've been trying to do. They don't have enough time.
No, get the ball up, get it in position, get it out. 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Has to be.
They interviewed Delonte Scott, has 6.5 sacks on the year, I think I've seen. Tied for second in the XFL.
What did I have this at? I had this at way higher. I thought Houston was going to score more. This might be my bad pick of the. I think it was like 32 or something.
Yeah, I think you did have Houston at 32.
I think I did. 32 to 12. Yep. All right. Let's see what they can do. See what the Brahmas can do.
There's some trickery.
Ton of trickery.
Gets blown up by thrown to Hilleman. Gets blown up in the backfield. 2 fake handoffs. It's not what we wanted to see. Double.
Yeah. We said you need to hurry up. They're like, nah, let's take longer.
Yeah, this play can have 5 seconds in the backfield. Not like we've only been given 2 lately. Close formation. They're in shotgun. Takes a tight end from the right side over to the left. He's back to pass. Looking for something. Goes to Hilleman out of the backfield for only a gain of 2 this time. And it'll bring up 3rd and 8. 3rd and 9. Another long one. Third and 11. I'm sorry. They actually lost more yardage than I thought in that first play. Now they're going to have to throw. You have to start in shotgun, and you can't fake the handoff here. That has to be a given. That has to be a given.
Oh, yeah. It's an empty backfield. Why there's even a person back there is beyond me.
Trips to the bottom of your screen, moving from left to right. The ball's hiked. He steps up. He has no room. He targets Hilleman anyways, about 8 yards short of the first.
No, yeah, I get you were trying to slip him out there, but just...
No time.
Either don't put him by you or use him to block.
Yeah.
One of the two.
You have to. They're getting in there so fast. Or you run a duo running back set. Leak one out, keep one to block. There's your extra protection. Run a 2 tight end. There's even more protection. Leak people out like that. I just think they're choreographing themselves too much to the other defense. They know.
Yeah, absolutely. I need Houston to score to make my pick look a little better.
I'll take 1 touchdown. That's it. I can't go any more than that. So right now I'm going 3-0 in this game. getting the Houston money line, getting the Houston winning by 4.5, and then getting the total under 41.
Yeah, if Houston wins today, it doesn't matter if they lose the next two. They're in. They might be second seed,
right?
But they're in playoffs no matter what.
Oh!
Edge blows up on a good read.
I thought he still had it, too. I was like, this is going to be a big loss of yards.
Borgie able to sneak out of there for a game of a couple. Wow.
Delonte Scott almost, well, it looked like he was going to have his 7th sack of the season.
And that's McDonald out there.
Oh, Farmer Mac.
Those receivers are so spread out. Got to manage in the backfield.
Watch the defenders jump in the gap.
Silvers and shotgun. Handoff again. Just swallowed up. Looked like the running back was trying to tackle the other guy.
It did look like it.
Borgie lost at least what he gained last play. Last week.
Previously on. 3rd and 10. Brahmas will take a timeout, stopping the clock at 3 minutes. They feel they still have a shot, and theoretically they do.
Absolutely they do.
They put 5 seconds back on the clock. 3:05. What yard line are they at? They should still be around the 30. They haven't moved anywhere. They get a stop here, take another timeout. Clock can be about around 2:50. Then you got 1 timeout to work with. 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Run the ball. Run the ball.
Yeah, I don't have high hopes for them getting positive yards.
Last drive was them abandoning the run, and it looked atrocious.
Ball on 31. Got a man in motion. Man in the backfield. Nobody's moving. He'll take the snap. Look like a hold.
Oh, it's intercepted! Does he get his feet in? It looks like an interception. Target on the left side of the field for a quick out route. Instead, it's Cameron Kelly coming up with the interception.
The momentum. That might have been the shift that they needed.
But 2 turnovers.
Now he's in a sombrero somehow, someway.
Let's go.
He's like, I don't know who's this one.
I was just about to say, dude, I'd be so mad if you took my hat from the 1st row and chucked it back to the 5th. Bro, I would be so upset. I'd be like, I let you use it for a celebration. You can't even give it back to me? That would be... That's wild.
That's funny. Good field position. You have to do something with it. Field goal is garbage.
Takes the hike. He had time, and he gets a completion for 14 yards.
The clock's winding, though. It's
Landon
it's a 2-minute offense. You speed it up, get him off balance, score.
They got a defense chain? Is that what he's wearing right now?
I think it is.
Let me see it.
It's a big Brahma.
Oh, okay. Nice. We need one of those here.
Why?
I don't know. If my team I'm rooting for gets an interception, yeah, I put it on. I've just always wanted a turnover chain. Oh, looked like a face mask coming in toward the end of the play. Looks like the refs didn't see it. But there's a run. That was a run.
What'd I say? Pass first, run second. Look what they just did.
They just did. First down of the drive, 14-yard pass. Second first down, 3-yard run. 2-minute warning will tick right here. And they are on the good end of things.
For the first time in a long time.
I'm trying to figure out where the ball is.
I felt like this game was never going to end.
They're on Houston's 18-yard line.
You have to be careful with that, though.
No, it's not ahead.
Far ahead.
It's not ahead. I already looked. Houston's 18-yard line. This is the second deepest they've been. Remember, they were at the 1 yard line. Other than that,
half-yard line, yeah.
Yes. Other than that, this is the deepest they've been into their own territory.
Yes.
Or opposing territory, sorry. So they get another chance.
Still a lot to do because they have yet to reach the end zone.
This is just a tie. And not even this. Once they get this mission done, score, they got to score 3 more. Has to be 3 more.
That mission may be a little easier, though, once they start to get... If they get in the end zone,
chugging.
It's a complete momentum shift. They're hyped.
You'd almost say if they get a touchdown, Brahmas mentally might be in the lead. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm
Houston's
saying.
going to be like, oh, God, oh, no.
But with a Houston loss here, things get crazy. Like I said, they're not completely out yet.
My exact words were Brahmas are dunzo. Dunzo was the word.
Now, you're like you said, you're still a hope and a prayer to win this game. But it's doable.
Brahmas would have to overcome a lot and to finish out the season to take that number 2.
Yeah. So that's where the thing comes into play. Do you... If you score the touchdown here, do you go for 3 and tie in hopes that you can score again? Or do you look back and be like, oh, we haven't seen the end zone, even smelt the end zone from a half a yard out since about 8 minutes in the first quarter? And do you tie it here and then just try to kick?
You have to. You have to tie it here. There's 2 minutes left. They have 1 timeout left. So you know it's going to take about 30, 45 seconds off of that clock to even get pay dirt. I mean, they could do it in one play, but I don't think it's going to happen. So I'm saying 35 to 45 seconds to score again. Clock's going to stop. You have to tie it. If not, you're left with 1:25 with 1 timeout. It's almost undoable.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of factors that can change everything on its head. Like I said, they score in 1 play. That leaves 1:50 on the clock. That's a little bit more doable.
Yeah.
2nd and 7. Let's see what we got right here. Ball at the 18. Tight end in motion. 3 wide receivers to the bottom. That's all they had, and that's nothing. They had no receivers on the left side, but they had a running back trying to leak out. Not enough time.
C.J. Brewer.
Not enough time.
Unchained. Just coming in.
Look,
not untouched.
Nobody.
Basically.
Nobody on that whole left side. He could have dipped it to the running back very fast, and then it's just one-on-one. Running back has to win open field. That's better than taking a sack and a loss for 8 yards.
Yeah, this line is just taking a beating today.
Another untouched. This time it's on a wide receiver running back screen. Sorry. And it was Patrick. How fast Houston is getting in on these ends are surprising
That might
me.
have been more designed. I don't think they were meant for it to be that quick, but that looked more like a running back screen. So
sorry.
you're leaking some in.
Yeah, San Antonio had 2 timeouts. They just used it to go down to 1. I forgot the clock stopped for the 2-minute warning, not for their timeout. But yeah, how fast that's happening. Always on 3rd downs, too. Like, they're doing something on 3rd downs to where they're like, you go get it. On 3rd down, I don't care what you see out there, you go get it. Fourth
I mean,
and 10.
here's the game right here.
Yep.
4th and 10, they're going for it.
Minute 14 left. So if you don't get it here, you're not getting the ball back.
Yeah, you're done.
Even if you do get it here, you're not getting the ball back.
Yeah.
So if you do get it, you got to go for 3.
Yeah, here's going to be a shot to the corner. This is a shot to the corner with, what's his
Vasher.
name? Vasher. This is the one you need. But you're not going to have enough time to get him to the corner.
He does have 1 man at the top, 3 receivers at the bottom, running back in the edge, and it's an overthrow!
Holding!
Pass interference! They targeted who?
Vasher!
Vasher!
In the corner!
They couldn't stop him. Now Vasher's coming up with a limp. That's going to suck. It's going to put it at the 1 yard line.
He had his hand the whole way.
He knew. There was double coverage over the top. Why would you hold like that?
Pass interference on the Roughnecks. That'll take you down to the 1.
Wow, and here's where you go on your legs. Here's where you just run full steam ahead. Even a quarterback sneak right here I'd be happy with.
Oh, from the instant they made contact at the 10, inside the shirt.
What's up, you mean? This is mine now. 1 yard line.
From
It's a hit. Patrick!
In for the touchdown. You have to go 3. You only got a minute left.
How many yards is that out for 3? 5?
10.
Okay. Ooh.
2, 5, 10, I think. You have to.
Jacques
tie it up here.
with a 2-yard rushing touchdown. It's a 2-point game, and that touchdown alone ruins the spread of 4.5 for Houston. Total still at 27. I'm still sitting good there. A tie could screw everything up.
Defenses, call me. I'll tell you what the play's going to be.
Right.
Exact play.
We've been pretty good at calling this game. Seeing not even hindsight. Usually we're 20/20 hindsight.
Play, the exact position of the play.
Same play. 3 on the bottom, Vasher on the top. Running back steps up early. Game over. Interception. The interception was not needed. A bat down would have done it.
Yeah. Just letting it go would have done it.
Cone gets pressured. Again, that defensive line just won Houston the game.
Yeah.
Defensive line was all over Cone for the second half. Look at this. 1 Mississippi. Oh, no, not that play.
Touchdown.
All right. 1 Mississippi. 2. And he was already wrapped up by 1.5. He just had to heave it toward the end zone, give somebody a chance. Unfortunately, there was double the amount of chances back there for Houston to grab it. Good game. It's effectively
here's your
over.
Onside kick.
Oh, okay. We get it.
It's a 4th and 15 from your own 25. So that's obviously what they're going to do.
Yeah. So they just have to convert.
They have to convert this.
See, and this is going to be easy for defenses because you know that no one's going to run on a 4th and 15. Yeah. So you're going to cover 3. You're going to drop the mid and let them play the sticks.
They don't even need to. They're getting in so fast.
Yeah.
They don't have time to run 15
yards.
Yeah,
I'll say nothing develops downfield that far.
Keep playing whatever you called last play, call it again.
They only had one real big falter, and that was a pass interference.
Yeah.
And even then, it was unneeded because the defense was good. Yeah. But here we will see the first onside kick live.
Well, it's not the first, but
that we've seen.
Oh, yeah.
Same play. 3 at the bottom, 1 at the top. Running back's going to leak out fast. Nope, he kept him back there for protection. The pass is deep. It's way too deep. The flag is out.
Flag's out, though.
Targeted Vasher again. And it looks like Vasher has a claim. Or there's Houston's saying Vasher pushed off. I don't see how you push off and don't get any advantage whatsoever. But
why do you push off from behind?
You push away from this ball. Incredible. What is going to happen?
It's on the defense. That's got to be an automatic
conversion.
Oh, he ran into him. Oh, he held him there a little.
Stopped his forward momentum. That's funny.
I mean,
do you bring it to a fourth? Do you bring it to a 4th and 1 and run it, or is it automatic new set of downs? 1st and 10, automatic new set of downs. 1 minute left in the game. San Antonio could blow this all up. This is crazy.
I love chaos.
Dude. Smell that?
What?
Chaos.
Yeah.
The way you answered it, like you saw that bitch. Motions a man to go back there with him. Leaks right out. It's caught to a receiver for 9 yards, ending on the right side. I do not know who that was.
Mac.
Okay.
It was the tight end, Mac. Getting that leg warmed up.
Yeah, he is. I was going to say. You don't need a machine to do that. I'll go down there and do it with my hands. Cone, 2 receivers at the top, 1 at the bottom. It's a handoff up the middle. It's Patrick as he gets past the 5, gets past the 10 for a pickup of about 13 yards.
Get up.
51 seconds
Stop walking.
left.
I know you're tired, buddy.
Clock stopped for whatever reason. Why does it do that? And it's going again. Okay. Am I the only one that notices that?
Yeah,
like
probably.
the play clock,
I noticed it. Yeah,
the play clock will continue to go, and then I see that clock stop, and I'm like, okay, I'm waiting for a timeout or something. Nothing. No. They probably just got away with 3 seconds.
Yeah.
I see this in the NFL too. I know I'm not the only one that watches a ticker like this.
I think
look for this play to come in late.
They're going to hold on to that timeout for as long as possible because they want it for the kick.
They got 8 seconds. Oh, everyone has to get set. I knew they were getting this play in late. Two wide receivers on the bottom. It's a handoff to Patrick up the middle. The 50 goes to the 51, and he's down after a gain of 1.
You got to get reset quick.
3rd down. 39 seconds. They will use their timeout.
Last timeout. I don't like that.
I think that's a bad decision, too. You had everyone. The play went nowhere. Get everyone back to the line right away.
It's not like everybody ran a Hail Mary streaks.
Right. Get everyone back to the play. Don't spike it because it's 3rd. You'll send it to 4th. But run something. Even if it takes you 10 seconds to get set, it's going to be worth saving that timeout.
Yeah, now you have to use the sidelines.
Sideline, or you have to catch the ball knowing you have enough time to get back and spike it.
And now it's harder, because if you get yards...
Field goal is going to win it by 1, dude. Like, this is going to be intense. What yard line are they at?
Oh, whoa, hey. I forgot to change that.
Completely.
I got all in the chaos.
A mist in the chaos. The score gets lost. 2 receivers on each side. 1 gets motion to the right. Now we got trips on the bottom. Running back will leak outside. Cohen will step up into the pocket. He picks up the 1st down! He fumbled from the ground. Play should be over regardless. Defenders had a hand on him. He picks up the 1st down off of a 3rd and 9. We've seen him fail time and time and time again today. This time they pick it up. Clock's still going.
And he'll spike it.
It's not still going. See what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's like a setting thing, like because of that extra fumble. Like, that would have ran 5 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Just getting the ball back. So I think they're doing it right, where they're like, all right, it goes on my mark.
Parker
Romo, possibly a relative of Tony Romo. They look the same.
Yeah. 50% from kicks over 50 this year. Wow. He's 50 for kicks. Wow, I can't even.
He's 50.
This is going to be so close.
Yeah. 2nd and 10.
Oh, it's batted back.
Oh, good job on Cone to slap it down, though.
I was going to say, is he going to catch that? Why would you catch that?
He got lucky. Cone got lucky on that one.
Great job by the defensive line to get their hands up there. Number 11. And Cone wasting no time. A good volleyball spike to the turf.
Beckett making his presence known on defense.
3rd and 10. Watch the defensive line. Cone's had no time on 3rd downs repeatedly. The last one he picked up, he had to scramble forward because they collapsed so fast. Trips to the top. Lone on the left. Quick pass. It's a short pass. It's 4th down territory. It's the tight end Mac. This makes it doable. 4th and 5.
They're kicking. Here's
They're
the field
going
goal.
to kick. 10 seconds remain. Clock's moving. They cannot spike it. They just have to get the kick squad out there and get it up. 49-yarder. 50 for 50 from here. It's up. It looks golden with 2 seconds left. It's a tie game. 1 second left. San Antonio and Houston are going to go into overtime.
Wow.
For the last 2 minutes, I thought this kick would win it for them. I don't know what I was thinking.
That's why I looked at the score. I was like, oh God, I'm wrong.
Wow, what a great game.
Now it's a great game. Yeah.
It's been a good game. It's just in the second.
It's been more defensive.
In the second, Brahmas stalled big time. He started yelling the moment he lifted it up.
Wow, what? Cody's right. It's a great game. The middle got a little bit boring for us.
Yeah.
But this is why.
This end makes up for it for damn sure.
So this will be the second.
Thank you,
You
Evan.
both look very good in blue. Thanks. That's why I painted my walls the color. I'm trying to match my walls.
Yeah, I just painted the shirt the same color.
So does Cody. He's matching my other wall.
Oh, I am. That's crazy. It's like we color coordinated with the wall.
Yeah.
What are you wearing today, Wall? Okay, I'll wear the same thing.
All right, I got to update this score so I don't forget. Before I get lost in the sauce again. We got a tie game, a minute left to play in regulation.
Houston runs it back right here. I win all my bets.
You don't even try. You just get it and you go down. Or you
Oh,
run
no.
it.
You
run
try.
it back.
You gotta try. 45-yard line.
End of regulation. I don't have an overtime. We're doing it, guys.
Making one up
We're
real
going
fast.
into overtime.
Customization on the fly. That's what you get with us.
Special occasions.
Special occasions, he will hit 2 keys on that keyboard.
I'm writing it out now that you called me out on it.
Oh, jeez, man. Look at that. You guys don't get just a capital O and a T. You get the VEERIME, okay?
Yes.
XFL overtime rules consist of 2 alternating 2-point attempts from opponent's 5-yard line. 3 attempts per team or until winner is decided. There was one more line I didn't read in time. Corey can probably fill me in once he...
This is the first overtime I've called. The first overtime in XFL history happened last night.
Okay.
I have no idea.
It's just essentially a 2-point shootout. They're each going to take the 2 points from this yard line. Best 2 out of 3 wins. Look how they set it up. I like how they set that score up like that. Maybe we need to make a...
What?
Look, overtime round 1, Houston versus San Antonio on the other side. See?
Oh, is this like a skills?
It's almost like
skills and players.
yeah, you have to have majority. Will probably win. Houston will get 3 attempts from 2 points out. San Antonio will get 3 attempts from 2 points out. I'm assuming majority would win it. But maybe we need to create a visual like that. Little boxes and stuff. Once.
Calm down. I just made this overtime thing. Pressure coming in from San Antonio. Wow.
No, I mean, not need now. That'd be way too long. It'd be over before we get the graphic done.
Yeah.
Houston fails the first one. Was that McDonald? No, that was Silver. Silver's having to scramble hard to the right. Still gets laid out.
So each team starts at the 25. They have an opportunity to get to the end zone.
And they will alternate. So it's not like Houston will be out there for 3 times in a row.
But each of them get 3 attempts.
Yes.
Whoever wins best, basically, the most out of 3.
Yeah. That's how I would assume. I mean, that makes sense. Houston has ball next. Yeah, we get that. Hence the alternating.
Yeah.
Cone changing it up. Brings his running back up. Moves his wide receivers out.
Vasher,
Man in motion from the right to the left.
Going to win this.
Heading for the corner. Vasher!
It
Oh!
pops out!
Great defense. Would have been an even better catch if he could have pulled it down. That was close. Here's a replay. Vasher over the top. Hands on it. Feet in. Ball comes out upon contact. Great defense.
It looks like he just went,
He's like, yeah, okay, no, we didn't.
he's like,
I'm just breathing.
crap.
It's a roller coaster right now. Houston, second attempt.
What a game is right. I didn't see that one before, but what a game is right. Overtime is awesome, too. McDonald.
Oh, is there a flag? Will they replay it? There is a flag.
Late flag in the end zone.
And you've seen it, though. We've seen it.
Pete.
They're chirping.
Welcome. You've been up there for a while, buddy. You've been hanging out.
All right. Pop squat, dude.
Pete, I'd like to welcome you.
Now, is it just a replay?
How does that work?
Is it just a replay, or do they move it and replay it?
It's got it.
You think you got to move it? You got to keep.
You got to move it, right?
You got to keep the rules standard. They're only at the 5-yard line. They go to the 1-yard line. Replay. Yeah, it's replay. At least replay. They haven't scored it as a loss yet. And it looks like they're staying at the 5.
It's just a replay.
Okay.
I kind of like that
yeah.
for overtime.
So do I. You can't try to bank on pass interferences to get you to the 1 like you can in the real game, which a lot of teams do.
Yeah, like, oh, nope, they're at
straight
the 1.
ahead. Oh, yep. Okay, we lied.
The spot says they didn't get it, though.
One ref saying they did. Stopped them!
Wow.
They say they stopped them. I could have sworn I seen the ref's hands go up. What a more defense.
What?
Great defense.
It looked like he tried to knee him. Get up. You tell me you crossed that plane, I'll knee you again.
Here, we're getting ready to see it. The smallest screens possible.
Well, yeah, they're just not showing us the replay.
Yeah.
They're showing us a replay of somebody watching the replay, officiating the replay. You can't tell?
No. There's so many, just a mass of bodies, dude.
Yeah,
stands,
you can't see anything.
We cannot make a decision.
To let y'all know what we were seeing, put 15 people in a dog pile and try to tell us where the bottom person has a ball. That's what it is. Cone switches it up in real time as well. Wide receiver on each side, running back to his right pocket. Ball's hiked. He's staying in the pocket. He gets hit. And it's intercepted. That's got to count for half a point, right? I was going to say picked off, but that doesn't
it's over.
mean anything.
Play is over. They are whistling it dead. You cannot return it, I'm assuming. I don't know if it doesn't hit the ground, or if he doesn't hit the ground, I mean. Again, untouched player getting to the quarterback. I think it counts as an interception, but I don't think it's like end of the play. You know what I mean?
It's just over.
Yeah. Let's not do anything extra.
You got to win it on your attempt.
Yes. So right now, we're tied at 2 fails apiece.
2 fails.
Next one that gets it wins. Technically not. Houston gets it.
Yeah.
I mean,
if they both get it or don't get it, it goes in the run. Does it go more?
Yeah.
Or is it a tie?
Oh, that's a good question.
McDonald back to pass.
Get it down! This is so much pressure on San Antonio right now. So much pressure.
Deontay Burnett.
Houston wins with a stop.
Over the middle in the end zone. Just a beautiful, simple slant play to the inside. And McDonald to Burnett, just beautiful.
It was a combo route. I'd like to see it again, the full replay, because there was an inside receiver, went outside, bumping that back corner. Couldn't close the distance on the slant close enough. Fast enough, I mean. These little rub routes. Trips to the top. Lone man at the bottom. I'm assuming the lone man's Vasher.
Rushing everybody.
No good.
No good.
Targeted for Vasher. Bad throw, ultimately. Houston escapes the under 41 hit. Again, I'm 100% on the totals.
Yeah.
I'm winless on the lines. And now I go above 50% on the money line. I'm 2-1 money line. We'll see tonight how I finish. But
what a game this turned into.
It was all over the place.
Oh, God.
Like at first it went up to Houston, slightly back down, and then mellowed out for 30 straight minutes. And then it went up to Houston even more, and then plummeted straight towards San Antonio. And then we got overtime, mellowed out until the last second. Great roller coaster ride.
Wow, what a game. If you were along for the ride, appreciate you coming. If not, make sure you join. It was a roller coaster of emotions today. But yeah, if you're liking the channel, let us know. We'll be on next week. I don't know. I'm not going to go through what we're doing yet. We'll be on Sunday at some point. I forget what it is, though. That might be the 12 o'clock game.
Okay.
Maybe. But we will be doing a LiveCast next Sunday. Make sure you're here. Make sure you're active. It's always a lot more fun when people are active. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you like the content, make sure you like, follow, subscribe, whatever you got to do. Ballers on a Budget channel, make sure you're checking that out as well. Facebook and YouTube for him. Facebook, YouTube for us as well. That's
Twitter.
all we have for today.
Twitter and Instagram for Corey now.
Oh, yeah, Twitter and Instagram. We're getting those going, too. Thanks for stopping in. We'll see you on the next one.
Peace.